Let's Mr. A to the Z exhibit. Disturbing the peace.
You got it. You flaunt it.
What's your name?
Wendy Williams.
The Wendy Williams Experience.
And now we're pleased to bring you our feature presentation.
Ladies and gentlemen, what your ears are about to witness, the greatest queen of all time. Okay, party people in the house.
Turn it up, yo. Turn it up. This is it. Allow me to reintroduce this Representing
From west to east.
Just better get it right.
Y'all know the name.
Wendy Williams.
Been in this game for a while.
I hate to brag, but
Ain't nobody
Hey, this phenomenal.
like
the queen.
Right here.
Who the world is this? With so much drama.
From yo block to yo block, heard of the number one female.
Been doing this for years.
Every barbershop, beauty salon.
Who the world is this? With so much
Again and again.
Wendy Williams.
Bringing your name up. A lot of you haters scared to death. Don't know.
She at it again.
Wendy Williams.
She in it to win.
Wendy Williams.
She back and she staying.
Wendy Williams.
The ain't playing. I like to present you the winner of the Game Shoot of the Year award.
Once again.
Introducing the queen.
Oh, ow. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Wendy Williams Experience. Another day, another show, another chance to be with you. The phone lines are open, 866-GET-WENDY. The fax machine is full of paper at 866-WendyFax. We've got a special guest coming to the show today, and it's going to be a lot of fun talking with this woman. Her name is June Ambrose. You might know the name, especially you fashionistas. She's celebrity stylist to many stars, including Ashanti, including Missy Elliott, Busta Rhymes. I mean, the who's who in the celebrity world, June has outfitted them either presently or in the past or definitely in the future. She's at the top of her game, and she's going to talk to us about fall fashions, the high end and the low end, what you need to have in your wardrobe, ladies and gentlemen, and what you can save from last year and what you need to put away for future because it's no longer part of fashion. So June will be in during the Hour of Truth. I certainly look forward to speaking with her myself. Anyway. All right, and lots of celebrity gossip. You know how we do. It is what it is, people. Welcome to the Wendy Williams Experience.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is with great honor and distinction that I introduce to you the queen of all media, Wendy Williams.
Because I can't stop. I won't stop. I'll do it. Hey, everybody. I'll take you higher in our time together. You know how we do. Welcome to the Wendy Williams Experience. My pleasure to be here with you all today. I'm looking forward to June Ambrose coming through, actually. She, in case you're not familiar, I mean, she is definitely an A-list stylist. She has put her thing down, and she's a stylist who not just is fabulous in her own presentation, but I forgot what the magazine was that showed the inside of her New York City apartment. But style for days. Like, I love to see how the stylists, not just what they wear, but how they put together their house and everything. Like, through and through, just style, you know? Shout out to Misa Hilton Brim. That's one thing that I've always loved about you, Misa. You always, you always look like a stylist. You always have something fabulous going on, even if it's something as common as a velour sweatsuit. But the way she tricks and turns it, whether it's with an accessory or something like that, she's got that look. Like, you know, I'm going to style you. You look at her and you say, sure, because you look good. But June is one of those people also. And I'm not even sure I've ever met June before. I can't think. But I know that we all know her work. She's done Ruben Studdard for his video for What If. She's done Missy Elliott time and time again. She's done Mariah Carey, Jay-Z, Ludacris, Mario, Puffy, Mace, Janet, Genuine, Macy Gray, Ja Rule, Nas, Lauryn Hill, Faith, Kelly Price, Will Smith, Foxy Brown. She's been on lots of TV, including Live with Regis and Kelly. I mean, she dates back. She's styled Miss Jade from Philly, Joe, 112, Isley Brothers, Luther, rest in peace, Escape, when they were relevant, and, you know, they're coming back out, but, you know, during the time of relevancy. This is how long this girl's track record is. So, she did the costume designing for the movie Belly. Yeah. Allen Iverson with Reebok. She did that costuming for that commercial. James Earl Jones for Verizon. Gap commercial with Madonna and Missy Elliott.
Mrs. Right Hand.
Soft Sheen for Kelly Rowlands. Do you understand what I'm saying? I just wanted to give you a few of her credentials so that you understand that when she comes in during the hour of truth, and I'm going to be asking her things like, what are the fall haves, you know, must haves, and you know, and how we work them, from the jewelry to the handbags, the shoes, you know, the accessories, the jeans and the sweaters, the suits. And men, I'm going to ask her styling questions pertaining to you too. You know, this is our own personal Vogue magazine coming in here, and we can just get right to it. The best jeans for, you know, a shapely woman. The best jeans for tall women. I'm just going to ask her all kinds of stuff. So we're going to have her here for the whole hour of truth. June Ambrose. I look forward to that. Have you ever met her, Art?
No, but she's Missy's right hand person, though.
Art was so funny last night at the Laugh Factory. Art, and don't get gassed.
I'm not.
But you know what? You really do have something special with your comedy. And you know what? And you purposely told all your jokes because you wanted to get around to pulling your pants down. He pulled his pants down. He showed everybody his raw ass.
Oh!
And I forgot the joke that led up to that, but he turned around and he had his pants already down, you know, secured by the belt, you know, like hip hop style. Yeah. And he lifted up his T-shirt, and there's the whole thing, like no underwear, nothing. No. We had crime bosses in the some of my radio crime bosses. They saw it. Oh. Everybody saw it. But your jokes were funny from beginning to end. And shout out to Carl Payne, you know, Coley Cole / Cockroach. He did come through. As to whether he's coming through the show today or not, I haven't gotten a confirmation, because I do need to hear more of the Bill Cosby saga from the Cosby Show, because he does have some legendary grimy stories.
And next week at the Comedy Club is the 1-year anniversary and after party.
Wow.
Yes.
And shout out to everybody who was there last night. Capone, you had me in stitches as usual. Ken Black, of course you're funny. You know. Who else was over there? Todd Lynn, funny.
Yes.
Gerald Kelly stopped through.
Yes.
Gerald Kelly, very, very funny. And Gerald, you ended strong.
He did.
You ended strong.
He did.
To take a page from Mr. C, you were a strong finisher, yes. Gerald Kelly. Shout out to all the comedians, though. You know, I mean, and you all for coming through. Thank you so much for that. Hey, we got the results to yesterday's Wendy Williams Experience People Poll question. Hey, do I have time to go to the phone?
No, you don't.
Yeah. Okay, so the poll question yesterday is, ladies, do you wear fake hair, wig, clip-in hair, weave, whatever, you know? And even if you don't have it in now, it implied, do you wear, hello, for those of you who have braids, you count too. If you got some hair, trying to thicken it up and lengthen it up, you're part of the crew too. Sometimes women think, you know, if they wear braids, that somehow, you know, that doesn't qualify. Oh, yes, it does. Anyway, 52% of women said no, and 48% of women said yes. I think that's an accurate assessment of everyday life. You know, if you walk into a room, you'll find 48% of women have fake hair, and 52% of women don't. I do think that's an accurate assessment. I appreciate your honesty on the people poll question. Once again, the majority said no, and the minority, 48%, said yes. Okay. Here's the new people poll question. Now think about it. Do you watch more than 4 hours of TV daily? Do you watch more than 4 hours of television daily. I do.
We know you do.
I'm a TV-nista.
Yes.
I got to get my 4 hours in, or I start to have withdrawal. I get the shakes. I love TV, and for good or for bad, I don't know, but I do. So, do you watch more than 4 hours of TV daily? Now, the Wendy Williams Experience website is up, so hurry up and get in on it if you're going to answer before it goes down again. The website's been working pretty good, though. Patti LaBelle, everybody, has opened up her mansion to one of her former background singers after learning that, she's homeless now because of Hurricane Katrina. She put some last-minute touches on the house, just to, she opened up one of her mansions. Maybe that's one that she doesn't go to all the time or whatever. Maybe she, took time to stock the refrigerator or whatever, Patti did. Patti's friend to the show. And she's also going to fly her in, to the home. And let her former background singer stay there for an indefinite period of time. Just stay, which is fabulous. Patti LaBelle is doing her part. The Wendy Williams Experience, we're doing our part. We're having a 12-hour radiothon on Tuesday. Now, depending on where you are, what time this radio show gets started. So 12 hours later is when the radiothon will end. And me and Art and all the interns, from Zoe, queen of all interns, to Bianca, everybody's going to be here, and the whole crew. And we're gonna be here with the funnies. We're here for a purpose. 12 hours on Tuesday. On one hand, but on the other hand, I don't want you to think that it's going to be, you have to wear black, and have your rosary in your hands while you listen, because this radio show, we have a weird, twisted way, I think, of being about mankind, but just being silly as hell at the same
on everything.
Yeah. I mean, the Toe Talk will be 12 hours, as well as the giving out of the telephone number. So we want you to listen with a checkbook. And the money will be donated to the American Red Cross. You'll be sending your money directly there. We don't want no nair concerning your money. We'll be giving you the address and so on and so forth. We're going to have phone banks set up here. We'll be able to, we're not going to take donations less than $5. I think that, you can afford a little bit more than $5. If you can, then call. If you can't, fine. Listen with an open heart, but really it's about listening with an open wallet. Okay. All right. So more about the radiothon, which is going to be on Tuesday. And you know what? Just more talk with you. It's the experience, everybody. Thanks for being here.
Wendy, man.
She says, I know that Tyrone doesn't care about me. She says, he looks at me like I'm just a piece of, and I look at him like he's just some.
The Wendy Williams Experience.
Art talking about, you need to get you a room. I'm going to go to management so that we can arrange that, on Tuesday, when we do the radiothon, because we're going to be on, it's WBLS, by the way, from 2 p.m. to 2 a.m. And he's like, after the radiothon, you need to get right to a room, and relax. And I was like, what? I got a whole other life going on. A kid who's going to be having to be driven to school, and, I need to make lunch. I got to go home. I got to go home, sleep for like 4 hours, then wake up. Because school is in session. Starting Tuesday, at least at my house, and for a lot of people, this coming Tuesday. So that's the first day of school. And so Wednesday, which is when the radiothon will be over, that'll be the second day of school. And, you're not going to have the little niglet be the one, who doesn't show up or who gets there after the school bell. This is the first year he's going into kindergarten, you know what I'm saying? There's an actual school bell and requirements. And I've been working my sleep regimen for this since he was born. Like, don't sleep, during the week past 8 o'clock in the morning. I mean, even that's too late. Sometimes I get up at 8 o'clock in the morning, I'll scold myself in my head. I'm having a war. Like, why did you do that? Why did you do that? This is the kind of stuff that makes kids late for school. What am I saying? Why am I arguing? He's only one. Wendy, you got four more years to have to think about that. Yeah, but you gotta train your body. Do it now. You can't sleep past 7 o'clock. You know what I mean? So now I've harnessed it. You know, I have this ability to wake up between 6:45 and 7 o'clock. And turns out, I'm glad that I did it. The school bell for kindergarten rings at 9 a.m. And she's serious. And she's like, if your kid is going to be late or not show up, I want to call. You know? So I'm glad. Train us as parents, because first grade, the school bell I know is going to ring at 8 a.m. You know? Loud. And I just don't want, the little niglet to be the standout, perpetually, late. His mother comes in there with the big lucite shoes. You know what I mean?
Right.
And the hair, it's automatically we're painted with the crazy brush.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Our family, we're painted with the crazy brush already. I just don't need to, be a party to lateness, tardiness, and, lateness, or not showing up. Not cool. Not cool, mommy. All right, everybody. It's Pepsi Thursday here at WVLS. Yeah, shout out to all the moms and dads getting ready to, get back into it with school. You can join us for It's Pepsi Thursday, and we're welcoming Steve Harvey with special guest some more. Oh, yes, that would be the king and the queen of comedy. One show, one stage, just them. Isn't that fabulous? At the New Jersey Performing Arts Center. Over in Jersey, we have an abbreviation for that. It's called NJPAC. Saturday, September 10th, caller number 10 wins those passes. Now, if you happen to win and you are from Brooklyn, you need to know that NJPAC is like a 3-mile ride outside of the Lincoln Tunnel. It's not far. You're not going all into the wilderness of New Jersey where Adrian caught the clips. On The Sopranos, way down there in the Pine Barrens. No, it's not like that. It's in Newark, right there. So, caller number 10 wins right now. 866-GET-WENDY, and you'll be joining Steve Harvey and some more as they do their hilarious show at New Jersey Performing Arts Center, Saturday, September 10th. Dial carefully, and good luck with that. Are you ready for some football? Of course. I know what you're saying. A lot of you. Care about no damn football. Neither do I. You're with me then. Can I just tell you something? For us, this game is not about the football. It's about the people. Oh yeah, this I'm talking about the New York Urban League's 35th annual football classic, Hampton versus Morgan State. If you are a single woman or man, forget the football. It's about the pickup. It's about collecting numbers and seeing where we can take this. If you happen to be with child, it's about family time together. And eating endless popcorn and stuff and having fun with your kids. If it's more than just you and your kid, it's about, trying to entertain your whole damn family, all you all. It's about the tailgating in the parking lot. Forget the football, If you happen to love marching bands, it's about the halftime show. Featuring bands from both schools, Hampton and Morgan State, plus the Brooklyn Steppers Marching Band.
Wow, it's hot.
And if you happen to be about the football, well, there's a game going on for you. All right. So, this game is going on Saturday, September 24th. And don't forget to join WBLS for the pregame tailgating party, which happens to be the largest in the East. But you have to have a ticket to even enter the parking lot. Call the New York Urban League to find out more. Get your tickets at 212-926-8000, extension 155. Or call Ticketmaster at 212-307-7171. And keep in mind, a portion of the proceeds will benefit the Whitney Young Jr. Memorial Scholarship Fund and Education Program of the New York Urban League, okay? All righty, everybody. Anything else in this break? All right, well, it's the Wendy Williams Experience until 7 o'clock each and every weekday right here on 107.5 WBLS.
Hasta la vista.
Yeah, everybody. It's the Wendy Williams Experience. It's unbelievable that the emergency rescue people and the cops and law enforcement and stuff have to be more concerned now with, instead of helping people, but holding off the looters and the evildoers. Ain't no good gonna come to them. Using a time of devastation like this to... Where are you gonna plug in a plasma TV? What are you gonna do with a leather sofa? You know, I mean, really? And is that really more important than
shelter?
Oh boy, well, you know, very Negroidian. I mean, what are you gonna say? And they don't need, you know, clothes and all like that down there. What they're saying is that they need money. So, anyway, everybody. So they say Tyra Banks has ditched her plans to become a pop star. Remember, she debuted her song on her show. How loud are the claps? Very. She's too busy with TV, her 2 TV shows and modeling. So there, take that. She's busy. But she was on the verge of releasing her debut album, but she had to end up canceling that project. And here's what she says. Here's her quote. "Screw being a singer. I want to be the voice of my generation with my own talk show." In other news, they say that she's been turning down offers to host her own show for many years because she didn't think that she had lived life enough to be authentic enough to, you know, really tell it like it is. But then she sat back and thought about it. She says, wait a minute, I've had some moments that, you know, through living, like the broken relationships with Chris Webber and John Singleton, the tough experiences that she talks about, you know, like body flaws, you know, her forehead and being tall and gangly, like when she was older and stuff. So she feels as though she's got what it takes. And her show's about to debut. What is that? September 12th. And here's another quote from her. "At 25, I hadn't experienced a damn thing, but I'm going through negative experiences and bad relationships. But having since gone through negative experiences and bad relationships, I think I'm truly prepared." So she's prepared. Robin Quivers wasn't prepared, or at least her production wasn't prepared, because she was supposed to debut this fall along with Tyra. And Robin's show has been pushed back to fall of 2006. I wonder what that's all about. Maybe that was just her way of... Maybe it was dropped. Maybe the whole project was dropped. Is she still talking about it? I don't know. Faith, everybody. You know that show Mesmerized, which I love. You got me mesmerized. Well, she said that she wanted to... I haven't seen the video for that yet. Have you seen the video for that yet? You have? How does she look, Bianca?
It's like a Beyonce video, like her Work It Out video.
Like Beyonce's Work It Out video? Well, does she do a lot of facial expressions and a lot of seductive moves in the video? Okay, Bianca said she's trying. Well, Faith said that she practiced her sexual facial expressions in the mirror. Don't we all? I mean, you know, don't you practice your walk and your turn and your looks and stuff? And when you lean on one hip or the other, which way you look better doing it? And when you turn to one side or the other, which side you should part your hair? If you part your hair on one side or the other, which side's your best side and stuff? Well, we all do that. So Faith said she's no different than us. She did it too. Here's her quote. "I rehearsed in front of a mirror, making sexy faces and pouts. I felt like a sex kitten." Yeah. Sometimes it's good to have sex in front of the mirror also. I mean, not like in a distant mirror, but I mean right up, you know, on the vanity. No, not a mirror that is like 3 feet or 4 feet away from you. I'm talking about something where, you know, when you're taking it, the mirror, a ceiling is too high, Bianca. I just said not 3 or 4 feet away. That is too far. I'm talking about a mirror that is like no more than 18 inches away from your face so that you can really see, you know, and get all the moves and the angles. On your up closes, you know what I mean? Just in case you ever get your shot in the movies or in a video. You got all your, you know, expressions down. I saw this in the newspaper yesterday about Vivica Fox going on Jimmy Kimmel. And Jimmy made fun of Star Jones, and Vivica threatened to kick Jimmy's ass and like that. And they say that Jimmy didn't expect Vivica to be so disgusted about it. And he continued on his tirade. I didn't see that actual show. Did you guys see it? Jimmy, they say, was frozen in silence. Well, here's the quote from Jimmy during the show. "We're off on a bad note. Excuse me. That's Vivica saying it. We're off on a bad note. We usually have a great comical moment, but that's my friend, meaning Star, and I love her, and it's not funny to me, so let's start over. And nothing improved. Apparently, Jimmy went on to suggest that that he and Vivica and Star get together, and then Vivica said, "You would get your behind kicked." She used ass, but I think I've used that once already in this break, so I don't like to over behind you. You would get your behind kicked. I would take off my shoes and beat you down. Ooh. And then the interview ended shortly after that. In the meantime, she was on Girlfriends last night. I know that was a rerun, but I hadn't seen that one originally. She was like the karate instructor or whatever. You know what I'm saying? No, not Girlfriends. That was on Eve. Was that last night or the night before? Must have been the night before.
Tuesday.
Yeah, because I was out last night. Yeah. My days run together. When you wake up sometimes, isn't it like Groundhog Day? And the only thing that separates one day from the other is the weather. You know, if it's sunny every day, that's like... I don't particularly care for places that don't have like a change of season. As much as we hate, rainy days or freezing days, or if some people don't like 110 degree days, sometimes that's the only thing that separates one day from the other. We see each other all the time. Like, I swear you had on that same shirt yesterday, Art. Didn't you have on that same shirt yesterday?
No.
Oh.
I had a t-shirt on.
Go.
But you don't know because it's run together.
Yeah, all the days run together. And it was sunny yesterday. It's sunny today.
Yeah.
Same damn thing.
Yeah.
Vivica's supposed to be coming on the show to promote a magazine that she's a special editor of. But, I got the word that instead she's going to be on the telephone. Not today, but, when it does happen. It's supposed to be happening like sometime in the next maybe 2 weeks. Anyway, because she's busy with missing, up in Canada and whatnot. Advice hour's coming up next hour. I have damn. Okay. Well, then the phones are open. 866-GET-WENDY. It's 866-GET-WENDY. Come on, I'm going to the phones. I'm taking your advice. Be prepared. Have your radio turned down and call. Thanks.
Wendy, man.
Jackie Reed, implants or not? There's my answer. Thank you, AJ.
No, Jackie's all natural woman.
And I bet you know.
The Wendy Williams Experience. Everybody needs some.
Should I leave? Like, is that selfish to my son?
Come get some.
Let me tell you, Wendy, it's really a trouble with a dude.
Advice out.
I'm having a problem with my fiance and his family.
I was in a relationship with this girl for like 18 months. She told me the relationship meant nothing.
Always drama.
Call Wendy right now. 1-866-GET-WENDY. Fax Wendy at 866-WENDY-FAX.
Wendy.
Alrighty, everybody, it's the Wendy Williams Experience, and it's Advice Hour. 866-GET-WENDY. I'll be taking your telephone calls in just a moment. In the meantime, I've got something signed, Hurt and Confused. Dear Wendy, I have a problem. Here it is. I've been back and forth with my son's father for 11 years. We have a 9-year-old son together. Things between us have always been rocky. He's cheated on me over the years, over and over again. I've taken him back each and every time because I truly love him. And that's who I see myself with for the rest of my life. Well, about 2 years ago, he cheated on me for the last time with some wetback that barely has an education, and I left him. I swore to myself I would never take him back or mess around with him again. Wendy, needless to say, he's convinced me once again, and here I am messing around with this man once again. He married the girl that he cheated on me with, and he says he only did it to give her a green card. Whether he loves her or not, I don't care. I just want out of this relationship. I can't be with anyone else sexually or even get too close to another man because I truly have no interest in any other man because, Wendy, I'm still into my baby's father. Am I crazy or what? What is wrong with me? Wendy, he has hurt me and broken my heart 1,000,000 times into 1,000,000 pieces. And here I am raising his only son, and he has... And he has me... Oh, and working 2 jobs. That's what she's doing. How do I tell my heart not to do something it wants to do so badly? Well, I have a book I can recommend for you. and the other ladies and men who happen to be sick in love with a particular person and don't want to be there, but their heart keeps telling them. And it's by our guest from the other day, Dr. Grace Cornish. It's called The Sacred Bond, 7 Spiritual Truths to Recognizing and Marrying Your Own Soulmate. That's one book to get by her. But her first book is the absolute one that you need to break up the relationship that your heart is in right now that you don't want to be a part of. And her first book is called The Band-Aid Bond. And you can go to you can either go to the bookstore and get these books, or you can probably order them right off of her website. It's Dr. Grace, GRACE.biz, B-I-Z. I know that's a new ending. I'd never heard of that one either, but .biz, B-I-Z. Now, in answering your question, I would say the first thing you need to do, if you believe in therapy, you need to talk to a therapist. It's better than talking to your best friend. It is better than talking to your mother. And you are not the only one in this situation where, you're with somebody and you just can't break it. Look at Pam Anderson and Tommy Lee. Look how many times they go back and forth. I mean, they are a true example that everybody can see that has this, and I'm not even going to call it a sickness because they've managed to make it work. I just saw him on The View this morning and I was saying to myself, damn, if marriage doesn't work out, that's a fly relationship they have. Bruce and Demi, I think that they might still be getting it in. I like the way their relationship is too, but a sicker twist to their relationship is Pam and Tommy. They're still having sex. They still have family time with their kids. She's still getting it in with other guys. He's still getting it in with other girls. I liked what he had to say. Oddly enough, I liked what he had to say today on The View. I know, Tommy Lee on The View, picture that. But you know what? He needed that kind of time for people like me to understand, wow, I think I like their relationship, Pam and Tommy. It's like they have a thing, but they don't have a thing. They don't have a, where you been all night? And who you messing around with? What? At the end of the day, nobody will ever break the bond that they have. Nobody. And they're beyond being jealous of one another, I guess. If Pam wants to date Marcus Schenkenberg and Tommy wants to get back with his ex-girlfriend, Bobby, Marcus and Bobby will not break the Pam and Tommy bond. But I think, in order for even them to, particularly her, because she's the woman soft and pink, in order for her to have gotten to that place, I'm sure she did many hours of therapy. Did you watch her roast? Who was up there repping for her? You didn't see Kelly Slater, the surfer, who she was boning. You didn't see Marcus Schenkenberg. You didn't see any of the other guys that she's been with. You saw Tommy. And Tommy there for Pam. I don't know. I just like that. I'm like, you know what? If a marriage doesn't work out and you realize that, it's just not going to work out, that's a fly little arrangement they have. I like that. I don't know if it works for everybody, but I like it. But in my opinion, the way to break the bond from somebody that you're sick about is therapy. I wish you well. And by the way, I don't believe he married her for a green card, But if you'd like to break the bond and truly not want to be involved with him in any way, shape, or form, therapy. And I wish you well. Do we have time to get to the telephone?
Yeah.
Hello.
Hi, Wendy. How are you?
I'm doing fine. Welcome to Advice Hour.
Thank you. I have a question for you.
Okay.
Me and my girlfriend, we switched bags. And we were going out to a party. And when she gave me mine back, yesterday I find a couple of bags of, I don't know what it is, like some white stuff in it.
Okay.
How do I approach her? Because every time I try to bring it up, she gets so defensive and I don't want to argue.
You've already tried to bring this up?
Yeah, but it's like I want to approach her a different way, maybe.
And what do you want to say when you approach her?
I want to ask her if she's doing drugs, and I want to try to help her. It's like, it's like 5 empty bags in my pocketbook.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
How big are they? Like the size of an Equal or Sweet and Low?
A little smaller than it.
This might be like Coke or...
Yeah, probably, most likely. She was on it before, and she came out of rehab. It was a couple of years ago.
Okay, so then she's probably back on. It's a powerful drug. People do slip back in. How long have you been friends with her?
Since elementary school, and I'm 30 now.
Well, you can't exactly push help off onto people. Take it from an offender. We get or an ex-offender, we get extremely defensive. But you might want to say to her, you realize that you left me set up wide open for me to be stopped by some cops.
Exactly.
Maybe because of a broken taillight. They ask me for my license. I go in my bag, and one of your empty bags falls out, and I get arrested.
Right.
I don't know whether you slipped back into, the demon or not, but I just want you to know that please don't put me at risk.
Right. Okay.
And by the way, I love you. So if you ever need to talk or if you ever need assistance, in getting help, I'm here for you. But that's the most you can do.
Okay. Thanks, Wendy.
If you say too much more than that, like you need to get off drugs, I need to help you, then you could say goodbye to that relationship.
Right, because that's what I was doing, is you like.
Yeah, take the legal approach. If you're going to do what you do, fine. You're a grown woman. I can't do anything about that. But please, when you're borrowing my stuff or when we're rolling in the car together or, just keep me out of jail.
Right. Okay. Thanks, Wendy.
All right, take care. Bye-bye. I mean, that's the most you can say. Hello?
Wendy.
Hi.
How you doing?
I'm doing well.
Good. Hey, Wendy, I'm a black 36-year-old man is into men, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And my challenge is that I was just at a family reunion, and the brother down there just happens to be my third cousin. He approached me. He's a professional basketball player.
Mm-hmm.
He approached me, and he asked me to go into the backwood area with him.
Well, it's not like you all can have babies together. Go on with the story.
True.
There's no risk of Down syndrome.
But I'm in the music entertainment business, and he's professional too, and I was just a little too afraid to go ahead and go through with it, even though I do like men. So, what do I do? I haven't done anything yet.
Well, here's the thing. He's still your family. He's your third cousin. And I understand the two men can't make babies together or anything. But why don't you, instead of putting on a sexual thing, just become great family friends and brothers in homosexual lifestyle? I mean,
but he's not. I mean, this.
Oh,
let me use the word.
Oh, okay.
Here's the bomb.
So
this brother is married to another female entertainer who I know.
Okay. Sidebar. Who are we talking about? I'll bleep it out. You've got my word.
Let me put it this way. Used to be in Detroit.
Who does he play for now? Please. I'll bleep this part out.
You got to bleep this part out.
I swear to you I will.
You promise?
I promise.
We're not live?
We're not live. I'm a woman of my word.
All right, sister.
Who does he play for now?
Let me put it this way. He's in Florida.
And who's the woman that he's married to? Is she on a TV show?
You're killing me.
I can't think of anyone from that team that's married to somebody. Come on, we're going to bleep that out too.
He's married to a singer. As you put it, B-list singer.
Okay, and I'm going to bleep out what I say.
All right.
Okay. Here's the thing. Keep him as a great friend. Let him know. Let me tell you something. And I've met both of them. He's a very mild-mannered man. He's not going to think of you as some kind of jerk or something like that. You're a 36-year-old man. Now harness your 36 years of living, and you let your third cousin know it's not going down like that. And his secret is safe with you. And if he does want to meet nice-looking men, being that you're out of the closet and you're in the lifestyle, maybe you can introduce him to some people.
But I'm not like that. I'm also in the music business. I'm pretty successful myself, so
Yeah, but are you out of the closet?
Hell no.
Oh, okay, I see. Well, listen, you and your cousin have something in common, but absolutely no sex. You're not comfortable with it.
No, not at all.
And he's not the kind of guy who's going to start swinging off on you and everything like that.
No.
Yeah. So no. Be friends. Be great friends.
True.
Friends with a secret. Great friends. but not lovers.
Gotcha.
All right. Take care.
Thanks.
I'm not surprised. Were you surprised, Artie?
No.
Yeah. I'm not surprised.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. I mean, you know. All right. Do I have time to address a short letter?
2 minutes.
Okay, I can do this. Wendy, I'm a 49-year-old married man. All right. I'm a 49-year-old man about to marry a 34-year-old woman. I'm not wealthy, but I'm trying hard. One problem. I'm not sure if I love her. She's a wonderful person. She has children, which the children are very disrespectful. She's not taking sides with them. And I don't, wait. She does not take sides with them. She do understand their behavior. Do not, I guess he means. There's a step-grandmother which thinks I'm unfriendly. She took control of the children and let them do totally opposite of her wishes. Signed, Mr. Man. Mr. Man, who cares about the kids? If you're not sure that you're in love with the woman, don't get married. And at 49 years old, and listen, every day is a growing process for people. I understand you're not wealthy and you're not trying, but one thing that you have to be sure of is who you're going to share the rest of your life with. At 49, you're looking at the person that you're going to be with for a few years. And certainly if you do hit the jackpot, this is the person that you're going to be sharing the money with and her kids and that whole bit. Don't marry her. Don't marry her. That's all. Don't marry her. Who cares about the kids? I mean, the kids are just the cherry on top that, the kids are unruly. You're not even sure you love the woman. Don't marry her. What are you doing? Come on now. You're 49. You know better.
It's Wendy, man.
I've been talking to this young lady. She called me at home and I was listening to your show. And she says that she doesn't know any straight guys that listen to the Wendy Williams show.
No. Plenty of straight guys listen to the show.
All right, so yeah.
Ow.
So what should I tell her? Just
tell her
how you doing. The Wendy Williams Experience.
Speed and uninterrupted service not guaranteed. Not available in all areas. Additional monthly supplier FUSF recovery charge. A tax recovery charge and applicable taxes may apply. Other terms and conditions apply.
Did he say something about an FU recovery charge? Wow. I hear that Verizon's getting gangsta. All right, everybody. It's the Wendy Williams Experience, 107.5 WBLS. Today's R&B, classic soul. And, of course, Vaughn Harper at 7 o'clock with The Quiet Storm. Well, it's Pepsi Thursday, and I've got your passes to see Steve Harvey and some more on Saturday, September 10th at NJ Pack. This is going to be a great show, courtesy of Pepsi, because it's the cola, and this is Pepsi Thursday. So dial now to go to this great show. Once again, NJ Pack, September 10th, 866-GET-WENDY, and you're in there. Keeping it in New Jersey. Shout out to everyone in Elizabeth. Don't forget the weekend is right in front of us, and IKEA is the place to be at 1000 IKEA Drive on Friday. That's tomorrow. Mark Jordan will be there. And then on Saturday, September 3rd, the place to be is IKEA in Hicksville, Long Island with the WBLS Street Team. And that one is located at 1100. In other words, 1100 Broadway Mall with WBLS goodies to go. It's 2 IKEAs. The one in New Jersey and Elizabeth is Friday. The one in Hicksville is Saturday. And both WBLS appearances are 12 noon. So, we're still celebrating the 107 days of summer, even though it's September 1st. So as far as I'm concerned, summer is over. It just so happens to be 90 degrees. All right, everybody, keep it where you got it. It's still Advice Hour. June Ambrose, celebrity stylist, will be in during the Hour of Truth. She'll be talking with us about fall fashions and hits and misses in the celebrity world and whatnot. So that'll be a whole lot of fun. It's June up at 4 o'clock. And in the meantime, it's still Advice Hour here on the Wendy Williams Experience on 107.5 WBLS.
Wendy Williams rocking your station, dropping hits across the whole nation. Wendy Williams rocking your afternoon.
Did you catch this flashback?
Wendy Williams and A. Marie.
Do you like Arthur?
He has a foot fetish, though, right?
Yeah.
I have nice feet.
I know you do. I've seen him in pictures.
I do.
Let's look
have
at your feet. Can we look at your feet?
Sure.
Go ahead. You take off your boots, or do you come over here and take a look? She flung her sock like a striptease. Lift them up. Lift them up.
Wonderful.
Artie, take a look at them.
Wonderful.
Would you like to kiss them?
Wonderful. Wonderful.
How'd they smell?
Wonderful.
Can Art luxuriate on your toe for just a moment?
Sure, yes, she can.
Art, come back. Everybody, I'm going to put my microphone.
How much you gonna give me?
Huh?
Go ahead.
Turn down the music.
Oh my God.
Oh, he's rubbing it on his face.
Let me see you deep throat her big toe. Wow. Let him do it. Let him do it.
Oh my goodness, no.
I'll do a dry light. I won't do it.
I'm feeling abused. I'm feeling. I feel so violated.
Wow. Is that true? Oh, he rubbed it on his crotch.
Got him. This it right here. Miss a day, miss a whole lot. Coming through your speakers, boy. It's Wendy, man.
Ow, yeah. It's Advice Hour on the Wendy Williams Experience. Hello.
Hi, Wendy. How are you?
Good. Welcome to Advice Hour.
I need some advice. I just found out that my husband's been having an affair, and I just don't know what to do. We have kids together, and I'm in a dilemma. I don't know whether I should leave him, try to work it out, or what. I just don't know what to do.
How many years have you been married?
We've been married 6 years, but we was together 7.
Mm-hmm. Kids involved?
And we have one child together, but altogether we have 5 kids.
Okay, where'd those other kids come from, and how old are they?
I have 2 from a previous relationship, and he had 2 from a previous relationship.
So there was no cheating and having kids within your relationship?
No.
How old are you?
I'm 35.
Mm-hmm. How old is he?
He's 36.
Is this the first time he's cheated on you that you know of in your marriage?
As far as I know, but it's not just one woman. It's like another woman involved too.
Mm-hmm.
So I just don't know what to do.
How'd you find this out?
Actually, what he did was he was accusing me of cheating.
That's what they do.
Yeah, and I kept trying to figure out, why is he accusing me? Why is he accusing me? And then I started snooping and figuring and found some phone bills and some other things, and I called the person, and that's how I found out. He never came clean with it. Me and her sat down, and she told me everything.
Okay.
This one particular woman.
Well, here's the thing. Cheating and breaking up relationship, there's not a definitive answer. That is on you. I can't give you an answer to that. You know, there are women, including myself, who have been betrayed and somehow managed to forgive and move on. And then there are other women who, you know, they just can't do it. You know, 2 years after the cheating, they're still snooping and they're letting it rule their lives. I have to tell you one thing from experience. If you're going to stay, it's going to take a moment, but eventually you got to let it go, or you will drive yourself crazy. You will drive.
And that's where I feel I'm at now.
Well,
like,
no. You're only there now because you just found out. I mean, for women who it's happened to, me included, been there. You know what I mean? But you're going to have to eventually move on. You know, everything can't be about the highest suspicion of cheating. You're going to drive yourself crazy. Forget him. Because already by cheating, you immediately change the dynamics of the relationship, even if you choose to stay. But it will wear on you, going through pockets, whatnot. It will wear on you. And by all means, don't stay because of the kids.
That's what I was about to ask you. Nope. My next thought is because of my kids. I don't want to break up the family.
Nope. Don't stay because of the kids. Stay because you want to. Because your happiness is at this point more important than theirs. Because your happiness is what is the soil that they need to feed off of to grow into healthy flowers.
Right.
You understand?
Right.
My best advice to you is get into some therapy.
And that's the thing. When he first started accusing me, we went to marriage counseling, but he stopped going. It hasn't. I'm still in it, but he hasn't been back.
This is not about him. This is about you. You need to get into some therapy, and you need to talk this out with somebody. And as far as him, he might stop going to marriage counseling, but through therapy. Not marriage counseling, but therapy for you, you'll learn how to better deal with him and your emotions regarding him and whether or not you want to stay or not. It is
okay, so is a difference between therapy and marriage counseling? I should go to therapy and not marriage counseling.
Well, marriage, I mean, go to a therapist that specializes in male-female relationships.
Okay.
Because, just start looking into therapy and don't do a lot of talking to your girlfriends and your mother and whatnot, because I'm going to tell you why. Because if you choose to stay, you would have vented all this bad venom about him onto all these people around you, how do you expect them to flip it around and be nice to him?
Right.
So,
should I rush out and leave now? I mean, because we're talking about separating, and because this is new. I don't know. I don't know whether should I rush out and just leave him now, or should I just?
I don't know. Every situation is different. Do you have the financial means to handle 5 kids?
Well, he was going to take his 2, because I don't have custody of his kids. He has custody of them. So the 2 he has that he brought into the relationship, he was going to take with him, and I was just going to keep my 3.
I would do counseling first and a slow roll on maybe looking for an apartment through it. And then before you sign your lease, make the definitive decision. But I'd be in counseling no later than Tuesday.
No later than Tuesday.
Today is Thursday. You need to start counseling as of Tuesday. Okay. And you might need, a supersized counseling like every other day, and so that you can decide by the end of December, are you going to separate or not? In the meantime, while you're going to counseling, start hunting for a place for you all to live, you and the kids, and see where that goes. I mean, talk to a counselor. I mean, I'm not an expert. I just try to give practical advice, and I would say counseling at this point is more important than thinking about separation, because a lot of times once you separate, you never get back together. Once you separate, everybody's going buck wild, usually the man. You know what I mean? Everybody's dating and humping and getting people pregnant, and then when you get back together, you find out there's a baby coming 9 months later. Oh, baby. Well, that was when we were separated. You see what I'm saying?
Right. Okay, one other thing before you go.
Okay.
Now, I found, and then mixing me finding out everything, I was given, like, things that he gave her, like cards, letters, and teddy bears. And in one particular card, he wrote, "I love you" in it. Does that and he told me that he just said those things because that's what she wanted to hear. But he wrote in these cards, like, "I love you," and stuff like that.
I can't tell you because I don't know you. I don't know your financial means. Finances are key to everything when it comes to breaking up a relationship. I'm going to tell you why. Because as much as a man might say he loves you and loves your kids, when the betrayal goes down, a man will be quick not to give you a dime for the kids, not a dime for the mortgage, not a dime for the car. So finances are everything. If you've got the wherewithal to hold down you and your whole squad, damn him, then go to counseling and teeter on breaking out. If you don't, go to counseling, slowly save your money, and then break out. If there's an ounce of you that loves him in spite of this and you want to stay, go to counseling and figure out how you can get beyond it. The other woman is irrelevant. Those other situations are irrelevant. There's no babies involved, are there?
No.
Okay, then those other situations are irrelevant. This is about you and your husband and where you're going from here, and you need to get in some counseling quick. Okay.
All right. Thank you so much.
Bye-bye. Bye. I mean, it happens. Hello?
Hello?
Mm-hmm.
Hi.
And by the way, if you're a little thick around the waist, this is now time for you to lose your weight to prepare yourself for the next man. Because whether you stay in that marriage or not, you need to feel good about yourself every day. Hello?
Hello?
Mm-hmm.
Wendy?
Hi.
How are you?
Good. It's advice hour.
Good. I need your help.
Okay.
I've been married for about 1.5 years now, and me and my husband's love-making relationship is not good. Reason why I say that is because he can go like a week or a month or 2 months without doing anything.
Uh-oh.
I know he's not gay, and I know he's not cheating. I know it has to do with how he's raised. Like he was raised, like his whole family was raised to think that, sex was wrong.
Sex is for baby making, and that's it.
Right, but we don't make love like that.
So how was it when you were dating?
We didn't have sex when we were dating.
Well, so then you married what you already. You knew this when you married him. So why did you marry him?
Because I love him.
Okay, well, then you made your bed, so now lie in it. I wish you well.
All right, thanks.
Wendy, man.
My oldest brother, he told me he had a very good surprise. The surprise was that he turned himself into a woman.
Hold on. Yeah, everybody. It's the Wendy Williams Experience. And our celebrity stylist, June Ambrose, is coming in. Let's see what she's wearing. Open the door. Open the door. Oh, there she is, looking absolutely fabulous, stylish, bronzy shoes. Excuse me.
Marc Jacobs bag.
Marc Jacobs bag. How much was that?
Season, $1,200.
$1,200. Do you pay because you're a stylist to the stores?
I saved. I got a little discount though.
Okay.
There's some perks.
You're wearing a black skirt with bronzy gold embellishments.
It's kind of like embroidery.
Talk to the
embroidery. It's like an embroidery. It's like tapestry. It looks like a curtain.
Move up to the microphone.
Like a stylish curtain.
Yes. Now you're wearing a camisole, lacy, almost like a bedroom top, but underneath it you've got a plain, simple wife beater.
Yeah. I think the thing is to use your accessories and embellish like the simpler things in life.
Yeah. Now you've got tons of necklaces on, silver with the diamond look.
Right.
And
but they're platinum.
Okay.
Yeah. And they're just like gifts. They're different things that I've just been collecting, and I just kind of put them all together.
That's the real deal. And it looks wonderful. So where are your black beads? I'm hearing black beads are huge.
I do have some black beads, but I didn't want to feel so mod this afternoon. I wanted to feel a little bit more young and funky.
And she's got hair done up like Mona from Half and Half. My favorite kind of hair. Love that, Jen.
I don't know if that's natural. Is that natural?
That would be called natural, but girls get weaves to get the same look.
I just heard about this Jerry curl thing Mazzani's doing, and I just was asked that in the back, and I said, no, this is like
natural.
Yeah, West Indian old roots.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, to give you some June's background, who she's worked with: Missy Elliott, Busta Rhymes, Mariah Carey, Jay-Z, and Beyonce, Ja Rule, Macy Gray, Genuine, Nas, and LL Cool J. That's Nas and Lauryn Hill. Puffy. You've been on Regis and Kelly. You've worked with Foxy Brown. You've been on Oprah?
Yes.
Wow. Yes. You did all the costumes. All right, so once you say Oprah, then everybody else, you understand you've done everybody.
Yes.
How long have you been styling?
14 years. I'm 34 this year, so 14 years.
Wow. Mm-hmm. You've been in and thriving. I saw your apartment, woman. You are paid.
No, well, I work hard.
You do very well.
And I'm having a good time.
You get a lot of freebies and discounts.
They come and go. Mm-hmm. They really do. Because, discounts are based on who your clients are. So they come and go.
Okay. Let's get right to fall fashion. Let's talk jewelry.
Yes.
What's big with the jewelry?
Bohemian is definitely big.
Okay.
Like the bead, you are definitely right about the beading and, layering. And anything that you have in your closet, just don't be afraid to chunk it up and just wear it all.
Okay. What about coats? Because we're moving into that time of the year.
Military coats are really big. Black, gray, things that are belted are beautiful. And I'm a huge fan.
Me too.
So,
be damned.
Sorry.
Yeah. Okay. If a person, if a woman's only going to get one fur coat,
yes.
One coat for the winter.
Yes.
What should she be looking for?
It should be like a sable, something that's more classic.
Wait, not fur, because not everybody can do fur.
You said one fur coat.
No, I meant, because in my mind, I'm always thinking fur.
I think it should be like a wool mod, like almost pea coat. A pea coat is classic. It constantly just lasts. Like a trench coat, a belted trench coat is a brilliant investment. Mm-hmm. And they can range from anywhere from $150 to $800 to $1,000. It doesn't have to be Burberry. You know, you can go to H&M or Banana Republic, and it can be really still very mod and
doesn't do you well for the winter.
Well, you layer. You start to transition yourself. Like I have a trench coat from Burberry that I start to put chunky sweaters underneath. Mm-hmm. So I bought it kind of blousy.
Okay.
So that I can slowly move it into the fall.
So the key then, if a trench is going to be your look, maybe get it a little bit bigger so you can fit other things under it.
Yes.
Okay. For the working woman, suits. I'm understanding pantsuits and jackets that are a little shorter. I'm
impressed by all the knowledge that you have right now. This is going to be good.
I mean, despite
I am so open on you right now.
Despite what I go out in, I know what the fashion world is saying.
Yes.
Then I just do my own thing. Be damned.
And that's what you should, because I think style should be about who you are as a person. It should be second skin. It shouldn't be forced. You shouldn't feel like you're putting on a costume to make a moment about a trend.
Yes.
Who you are as a person should exude in what you wear.
So the longer jacket for a woman, something that cuts in the middle of the thigh, that should possibly be stored until next season?
No, it depends on what your body type is. I mean, if you have, if you can carry it off, if you have a longer torso, you can certainly do that. But if you're 5'3", I'm very short, and I stay away from things that length. So, and it depends on really your proportion of your body.
Okay, so then in other words, don't follow fashion trends, go with your body.
Follow you.
And jeans. We're seeing jeans now. $2,800. I saw the Cavalli jeans.
Yeah, but they're for people who are fetuses, for God's sake.
Yes. People
for
like
with
size
a little bit more
0.
curve, you have companies like Express is carrying 7 jeans now, and for a woman who's a little bit more fuller at the bottom and more endowed around the hip area, she wants to even out her body into a boot cut jean, something low off the hip, but they have a higher rise in the backside to hold you. Things that have a lot of elasticity can really hold you in.
Yes.
And then if you really want to really put a girdle on your body underneath your jeans, Spanx.
Spanx, we love them. We love them.
Hit me twice. Spanx is like a miracle soup because I have 2 children.
Yes.
After the baby, I was like, I'm not putting on a girdle. Like,
yes.
That was the most old lady disgusting thing. The moment was just devastating to me. So I had to find something that was, young.
Now, jeans go from Saturday afternoon with a T-shirt into evening.
Jeans have become second skin for a lot of people. When I use that statement, I mean, it's something that can go, like you said, from day to evening. It's something you can even wear in the workplace. A lot of people have casual Fridays, and that's the only time they can really wear jeans. But now, if you put a pair of pumps with, jeans and a camisole and a cardigan, or you put your blazer from your suit, and you really, it depends on how, jeans have really taken on a whole new story.
It's June Ambrose, everybody. Do you have a website or anything like that?
I'm working on it, under construction. I'm a little late.
Okay. Well, let's talk tops.
Yes.
What kind of sweaters and blouses and tops are going on for women?
I truly believe the staple piece that you need in terms of tops, you need that V-neck sweater.
Okay.
You need that mod black turtleneck sweater. It's a must. And it's very slimming for every bust size.
Yes.
V-necks are really great if you're short and you want to elongate yourself. You make yourself appear a little taller, especially if you're a little more, full at the top.
Right.
Things that have ruffles are really sweet, depending on, again, what your personal style is.
If you have huge boobs, too,
I
ruffles
wouldn't really recommend that.
Yeah.
But if you're looking to enhance and create more of a bust line, and even like if you're hippie and you're really small at the top, ruffles are great because then you put that push-up Victoria's Secret's bra underneath, and you have that décolletage.
Yes.
And,
What's the best push-up bra in your opinion?
Honestly, I've had the best results with the Victoria's Secret's push-up bra.
Okay.
The one with the little water jellies in it.
Okay.
The silicone on the inside.
All right.
Those have been really helpful.
Let's talk about shoes. Every woman's love, because you can be any size and still have great shoes.
Yes.
The wedge, that seems to be the biggest thing going.
I am a huge fan of the wedge for many reasons. One is because I'm short, and I always want to feel like I'm statuesque around all these models that I'm constantly around. And another reason, they're comfortable. They feel like a sneaker, but you still have the elegance of wearing a pump.
Yes.
And they're easy.
Jennifer Lopez has a fabulous line, in my opinion.
I agree. J-Lo is wonderful.
Yeah. And her stuff is available now at department stores.
Yes.
And her stuff is the bomb.
I call it luxury, affordable luxury.
That's right.
That's what it is.
Now, if you're going to do high end, whose collection of shoes do you love this season?
Louis Vuitton is wonderful. They always. I'm not a huge fan of
That's what we call aboutin', everybody. June's all fancy and in the know.
Christian Dior's doing a good shoe too,
because
they're doing like that sneaker bottom, so it's really comfortable. A lot of my celebrity clients find that great for stage when they have that sturdiness. Jimmy Choo, love Jimmy Choo.
Right.
Little thin, I think Jimmy Choo is an alternative to Manolo Blahnik. Manolo Blahnik could be a little bit more conservative, more business day. Jimmy's a little bit more funkier for the younger girl, the new girl.
And boots.
Boots.
How high do they go?
Kenneth Cole is doing a wonderful boot that's a great knockoff of a Miu Miu. That scrunchy boot is really wonderful. Chloe's doing a really great boot for the season. It's like high boots, leather, sucked to the leg, tight.
Love that. And now your jeans. Your jeans should be pulled up, tucked in to expose
depending on the length of your thigh.
Okay.
Because some girls, because it's a trend, they want to stuff their legs, the little short, stubby legs, into a boot that comes over their knee, and they take a lot of their leg away, and they end up looking really short.
Okay.
So depending on how much leg you have, that's a really good look.
Let's talk about Uggs. You see, I'm an Ugg fan.
Uggs are ugly.
And you don't like them.
No, but
they're ugly.
Hear me out. Because
I love them.
I was completely against them. It took me a long time before I caved in. They sent me a pair. And they are the most comfortable.
And they are not necessarily the best looking.
No, but if you wear them as a lifestyle accessory, then I'm so with you. If you don't wear them as a lifestyle accessory, I just feel like you just don't have any style.
Right.
Like if you wear them during the weekends, you're running around at the market, and it's just
right.
Tank top and bag and big glasses and whatever.
They're wonderful. And as far as I'm concerned,
but an everyday shoe, I would question your style.
September 1st starts Uggs. with a wife beater and
remember,
jeans.
they wore Uggs all summer.
I know. But
in
I'm
other
saying,
places we won't talk about.
Yeah. Well, exactly. Anyway, so I'm down with the Uggs, but I like all the furry boots. I love the
Well,
big.
you're gonna have a great winter.
Yeah, because I've seen Dior and I've seen Gucci has great shearling boots. Did you see them with the wedge heel?
And you know who else? YSL is doing an amazing wedge shearling boot. Now, I wonder if that's the one you're talking about. No, I know.
I'm talking about the Gucci one with the double G. Because mine are on order. They'll be at the house on Tuesday.
Out of control.
I wear size 11, so I got to strike them quick while they still have them.
No, I know.
Handbags, grommets, I know.
I am so weak for them. I'm so weak.
If you can afford skins.
And if you can't, there are a lot of companies that are doing knockoffs. Again, Kenneth Cole, Steve Madden, all those companies are doing, Nine West are doing wonderful knockoffs of all of these high-end brands.
Baker's has good
doing an amazing
belts,
knockoff.
bags, and shoes.
I went fall shopping for my niece. She's going to high school for the first time. And it's a really trying time when young girls are trying to define who they are, entering a new place and environment.
Right.
That's a scary moment for a high school student. And I went to H&M and I went to Banana Republic and The Gap, and we got we defined what her look was going to be for the year.
Nice.
And I spent under $1,500. And we got maybe 20 outfits.
Wow.
So she scored. And Baker's was one of my big scores for footwear.
I like Stephen Madden also. Stephen Madden is out of jail and he's turned up the
Destiny's Child wears Steve Madden. So if it's good enough for them, it's good enough for us.
It's good enough
all.
for us. Queen Latifah, a lot of people shop Stephen Madden. So let's talk about your favorite department store. What is your, like mine's Bloomingdale's. I mean, it would be Henry Bendel, but Bendel, I always feel like a big girl going into a size zero store.
It's because it's a boutique department store.
Yeah.
That's why. That's the difference. It's like Barney's a boutique department store.
Yes.
But Macy's, I like Macy's. But Macy's is also Bloomingdale's. It's just Bloomingdale's carries more of the higher end pieces.
Yeah.
But Macy's, in terms of affordable luxury, is a really great place to find. It's like an oasis, an island of just everything.
Great stuff.
You'd be surprised.
Now, what's your favorite store to pick up stuff? What's your favorite discount? Like not discount, but lesser end store?
Like bargain shopping, like discounting.
Like I love
like
Target. I love Target.
Target, we call it.
Yes. For clothes.
No, Target's wonderful. Remember Isaac Mizrahi's carried in Target.
Even before Isaac got there, I was there.
There were great staple pieces there, believe it or not.
Yes.
People just need to be smart shoppers and know the things that they need to buy. And don't throw everything in the washing machine. Some things, you pay $10 for it, spend $2 to get it dry cleaned.
Okay, and it'll last you longer.
Last longer.
And they
have those dry clean home kits too that work wonderful. I use them in my kit all the time on sets. I keep them when I'm working on music videos and I don't have time and I'm doing like a 3 and 4 day shoot. I use those dry cleaning kits. They're really wonderful.
We're about to go into a break. I want you for another break because I want to talk about great celebrity style and some other things. Can you tell me more about the steamer? I'm teetering on getting one. I don't necessarily want to iron because, you got to plug it in. You got to wait for it to heat up.
But you just have to be careful it doesn't spit, especially spit with water, and then it gets a stain like a silk chamouse. But it's much easier.
A steamer. You just hang it up on your closet.
We're not wearing creases in our trousers, so we don't really need to press. You know what I mean?
Right.
Anything you really want pressed, you send it out to be done. But steamer is good when you just need to get that kink out.
Yes.
Yeah. Steam.
All right.
$10.
It's June Ambrose, and she's a celebrity stylist. Next, I want to talk with you about some great celebrities with great style. And you know what? Maybe we'll take some phone calls, too. Oh,
that'd be fun.
All right, call us up. June is here. What are your fashion needs? Come on.
Wendy, man.
I have a boyfriend, and I've been with him for maybe a little over 3 years, and he just now telling me that he has a child out there somewhere that may be like 5 or 6 years old.
The Wendy Williams Experience.
All right, everybody, it's the Wendy Williams Experience. Coming up next hour here on the show, I'm going to talk with you about a missing celebrity in the New Orleans hurricane. Also, I'm going to give you a website so you can keep up with all that's going on in New Orleans. And I have details next hour on next Tuesday's Wendy Williams Experience Radiothon to aid in disaster relief in New Orleans and how you'll be able to help us out and have fun while we're doing it. Also, a reminder, the Bodylicious Party Cruise sets sail, and I'm hosting. You want to come? Okay. They got about 75 cabins left. I would love to have you there. We had a fabulous time last year. It's November 4th through November 7th. We set sail aboard the fabulous Royal Caribbean, November 4th through November 7th. You fly to Miami, then we get on the boat in Miami, and we sail to the Bahamas. There is, the package is just fantastic, including drinks and food and parasailing and jet skiing. And did I mention parties? Of course. With me, I'm bringing the comedians, some of them from the Wendy Williams Comedy Experience, and a fabulous DJ. So, it's parties, and it's more parties on the Bodylicious Party Cruise 2005, November 4th through November 7th. And I can give you a website and a telephone number. Are you ready? The website is bodyliciouscruise.com. Book now, and here's a number to call: 877-878-3262. So, June Ambrose is still here. Hi, are you calling for June?
Yes, I am.
Go ahead.
Talk to me.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. This is Elle from Jersey.
Hi,
I just
Elle.
want to say that I've been following your career. Basically, you did the Nas video with that pink suit back in the day.
Yes, I did. You're very impressive.
Wow.
That's a
remember
nostalgic moment.
Yes, I remember that. I just want to big you up and just to say hello.
Well, thank you.
Thank
I
you,
appreciate
Elle.
that.
All right, take care. I'm calling from Patterson.
Okay, thanks, Elle. Bye-bye.
All right, be-
Hi, it's Wendy, and you're on with June.
Hi, Wendy. Hi, June.
Hi.
I'm feeling everything you're saying about the fashion tips. I wanted to know, what do you feel about the white after Labor Day? It's like, is that a
We just had
strict
this
rule?
conversation this morning.
Go ahead.
No, it depends on what kind of white it is. If it's summer, like, linen white, like, you know what I mean? Because you have...
Violet.
I would be very, like, white shoes.
Right.
I would put away. But, if it's something that's transitional and it has the right texture, you can definitely slowly graduate it over into the fall season.
Okay. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, no, because I always felt like top, not bottom for winter, like a white blazer sometimes.
Yeah, but then, Gucci and other companies are doing, like, fall white, trousers.
Right.
Again, it depends on the fabrication.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Hello, hi, it's Wendy, and you're on with June Ambrose.
Hey, Wendy, how you doing?
How you doing?
This is Raven. I decided to call instead of fax.
Go ahead, Raven. June's
listen, I wanted to ask June, what are some of the fall fashions this year for black men? Because, the typical uniform in the hood is the white tee and the jeans. So I'm wondering, like, this year, what's out or what's coming out that'll be a little bit different?
You remember Shirlings? Remember Shirlings and Shirling bombers?
Yeah.
Like, there's a way that you can take your Shirling bomber or even like your hooded like snorkel bomber and give it a different twist. Now, if you want to wear a corduroy opposed to a cargo pant, that's a way of you cultivating your style in the hood. Depending on your silhouette, is going to really define who you are. You can introduce trousers in the hood with a Kenneth Cole boot shoe, or sneakers. Just simply do it with sneakers and do your snorkel over it. And with a great sweater, I think it's a good look. I did it with Mario, and no one said he was soft.
Yeah, because that's usually the look that I do. The whole polo shirt, not really the white tee, but the polo shirt and the khakis and the
I
the
just
nice
think
belt.
the urban, when people talk about defining, urban style, I think it's really all about, the way you wear it.
Oh, okay.
More so than what the collection is. I mean, some designers obviously cut more narrow than others, but you look at companies like Sean John, who's doing a really higher end lifestyle kind of brand. I think, it's a great way of cultivating, the urban genre into something a little bit more luxury.
Okay, thank you so much, Raven. Bye-bye. And the jewel tones are big for this season.
Yes, they are.
The purple, green, plums.
Yeah, really nice.
Good. Okay, hello? Oh, and black is the new black.
Hi, Wendy.
Hi.
Hi. I just have some questions on some style and, really on some undergarments.
Okay, June is here.
Talk to me.
Hi. I live in Philly, and I'm a full-figured female, and I want to know where, even if it's shopping online, I'm really, really top-heavy, and I want to know where's the best place maybe online where I can get bras from everyday work, school attire, to very sexy. But I'm not rich by any means, so I still want to stay frugal. You know what I mean? But when I go to like Lane Bryant, they don't even have my size. So
what size are we talking?
Yeah. Well, I'm a 46 triple E.
Woo! Oh, that's a special order.
Yeah, but
online shopping should definitely be where you start. And believe it or not, like we were talking about Target earlier, they carry extremely full sizes, but I don't know if they go that far up though.
I know, every time I go,
do you have to get your what are you wearing now?
I'm wearing a 46 triple D.
But where did you get it?
Lane Bryant, and that's the biggest they had.
So where does she go next, June? Do you even know? If you don't know, just say it.
I don't.
Okay.
But you know what I'm going to do just because you've quenched my appetite? I need to know these things. I'm going to research it.
And when you find out, would you let us know? And then we'll let her know.
No, I'll find that. Trust
And
me.
one more really quick question. I have a really great shape, but I've birthed 2 children, so I have my stomach is out of control. So what's the best girdle for me? I've never worn one before, and I'm really nervous about getting one.
Nancy Gantz.
Nancy Gantz?
Gantz. Nancy Gantz.
Gantz.
Okay, and I can just Google her and probably find her website.
Easy.
Okay, thanks for calling. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Hello, hi. It's Wendy, and June Ambrose is here to help you with your fashion questions.
Hi, Wendy. My name is Danielle. I'm from Queens, and right now I'm in banking, but I was thinking about going into image consulting.
Mm-hmm.
And
that's funny. I used to be in banking.
June for a couple of years. She was a fan of hers, and I was wondering, what should I be doing right now to try to kind of get into it on a professional level?
Well, I tell you, when I started 14 years ago, it wasn't as competitive, and not to discourage you, but the best thing to do is keep your day job and slowly explore it.
Mm-hmm.
Because again, it's a very highly competitive field right now. If you want to totally change careers, I'd go into retail so you can be in the environment, you can be a sponge, you can meet personal clients who are looking for personal services.
That's a good idea.
The best place for you to be is in a retail house.
Okay, thank you for calling.
All right, thanks, Wendy.
All right, June, I wanted to ask you, who are, off the top of your head, who are your favorite female celebrities with great style?
J-Lo.
Okay.
Beyonce.
Mm-hmm.
Why am I getting stuck?
Because there's
Mariah.
All right, Mariah.
Okay.
Even though people always talk about Mariah.
I used to work with Mariah, so I love Mariah.
And listen, style is about taking something regardless of how much it costs and making it your own.
Totally.
It's not about how much you're paying.
Lauryn Hill had 6 style. I miss seeing Lauryn Hill.
Okay.
She's another style icon.
And your favorite men, off the top of your head, celebrity men with great style.
Jay-Z.
Mm-hmm.
Kanye.
Mm-hmm.
Usher.
Okay. There we go. Her name is June Ambrose, everybody, and she is the go-to A-list stylist to every celebrity on the planet. I mean, you start with Oprah. How much bigger can you get? It's June Ambrose. June, thanks for coming in.
Oh, thanks for having me.
Wendy, man.
Now, my question is about the Kegel. Why is it every time I try to do them, I have an orgasm? Is that normal?
I don't know, but it must be pleasurable. The Wendy Williams Experience.
107.5 WVLS, we're your radio station that specializes in today's R&B, classic soul, the Wendy Williams Experience, which is like square peg and round hole. Right after me at 7 o'clock tonight, it's the legendary Vaughn Harper with The Quiet Storm. Okay, so Bronx on Saturday, September 3rd, you can join Bob Lee at the Bronx Suzuki, which is at 4070 Boston Road, and enter to win a new Suzuki. Hey, if it's free, it's for you, right? The WBLS Street Team will be there with Bob about 3 o'clock in the Bronx, and that's just a reminder for you as we celebrate our 107 days of summer. Well, it's Thursday, and you know what that means? 2 things. 2 big things. Number 1, the Shadow Nightclub is free tonight. Number 2, it's Pepsi Thursday. I'm taking caller number 10 on the phones at 866-GET-WENDY. And join us as we usher in Steve Harvey with special guest some more. I love both of them. And they're going to be at the NJ Pack on Saturday, September 10th. And this is a WBLS Pepsi thing. Why? Because BLS is your choice. Thank you so much for listening. And Pepsi, well, it's the cola. So dial carefully and good luck with the winning. And if you don't feel like calling, listen, call up Ticketmaster and get the tickets. Or, you know what? It would be the NJ Pack box office. Saturday, September 10th, a great show, a great time. Steve Harvey and some more. You cannot miss. All right, and that is just one way, this little comedy show right here, one way that your radio station continues to celebrate the 107 days of summer, which, thank goodness, we're only down to about the last 60 days. It's 107.5. Oh, man. Hi, everybody. It's the Wendy Williams Experience. All righty. Things are real bad in New Orleans, boy. We got to come together as humankind, at least as a country. I would like to think that we could put color aside and age aside and all that other kind of stuff that normally divides us and come together as a people, because those are our brothers and our sisters, you know. And many of you are asking where the celebrities are. I'm sure people are mobilizing. And, I mean, you know, it's been less than a week. I'm sure everybody from Oprah and her Angel Network to the rap community, you know, and whatnot, I'm sure everybody's mobilizing. In the meantime, Fats Domino is missing. And he's been missing days after the hurricane. His longtime agent, Al Embry, doesn't know where he is. And Al Embry told the Associated Press that he hadn't been able to contact Fats since Sunday evening by phone. Now, Fats Domino is now 77 years old. You know he's the R&B legend. His agent said that Fats planned to stay in his New Orleans house with his wife, Rosemary, and their daughter. And he hasn't been heard from. Also, Master P's father is missing, and Master P's sister-in-law is missing. Now, there are thousands of people dead already. Water, food supplies are running out, and the majority of the city of New Orleans is, as we know, submerged in water. Master P has been busy coordinating relief to help the citizens. You know, he went to New Orleans over the weekend and he organized vans to drive family members to relatives' homes in Houston, Baton Rouge, and Lafayette. The traffic on the highways, as we know, was at a crawl. And many people in his family who he went there to pick up were fighting like, no, we don't want to go. We want to stay with our homes. You know what? There are people that are still like that, and there's really nothing you can do except for say, okay. So, but here's his quote. Too many people cherish material things. They should be concerned with being all right. They should cherish their lives. And talking to people who stayed, man, they're just in shock. Seeing bodies floating in the water, seeing family and people that you knew and grew up with dead floating by you, watching neighbors trapped in the attic trying to get out and knowing that they went down in the struggle. It's awful. He said he lost all of his homes in New Orleans, as many of the citizens did, and all of his family members lost all of their homes as well. And you know, his wife Sonia is frantic about looking for her sister. In the meantime, P and Sonia and Romeo have formed a team rescue type situation to help any way they can. Here's P's other quote. We're contributing our money towards items such as food, clothing, and shoes, and we're reaching out to corporations for donations. Sonia is reaching out to companies for product donations for mothers like Pampers and Gerber baby food. And here at the Wendy Williams Experience, we're going to do our part. We want you all to help out too, because without you, this really can't pop the way we want it to. You know, we've lost an entire family of radio listeners. You know, the radio station that the Wendy Williams Experience ran on. Well, I was a part of a #1 winning team in New Orleans. My radio station, Q93, was #1 for hip hop and R&B. And those people listened to Toe is a Toe and How You Do It and laughed right along with us. And now I don't know where those people are. I don't know what is going. I haven't talked to one person from my radio station. And it's just, you know, the entire city. So what we're going to do is on Tuesday, September 6th, depending on where this show runs, you know, in a lot of markets, this is an afternoon radio program. In some markets, it's a night program. It's, you know, it runs all different. We're syndicated, as you know, out of New York City. From the time this show begins on Tuesday, it's going to begin at the usual time. We are going to stay on for 12 hours. And we're going to have a special phone bank set up, and all of the money is going to go to the American Red Cross. You're not going to mail a thing to me. You don't make out any checks to the Experience or Artie, Life of the Party, or anything like that. You make it out to the American Red Cross, and we're not accepting donations less than $5. We're accepting money only, no clothes, food, or anything like that. It seems like what people need right now, you know, in terms of we, John Q. Public, is money. I mean, I wish that Pampers and Gerber and stuff would send the Air Force down there with tons of their product. You know, and I know we're all cleaning out our closets and trying to figure out what we can do. But more importantly, what those people need, they need money. And you know, they need our prayers and our support. So we're having the Wendy Williams Experience Radio-a-thon to help our brothers and our sisters. And I say it with an R on both because this is humankind. This is not a black thing. We're helping our brothers and our sisters in New Orleans. So, you know, you all be here. I know you're here every day, but particularly this coming Tuesday, next Tuesday, I should say, September 6th is a really important day here on the show because we're going to give you 12 hours of the best radio entertainment you could possibly fathom. And while we'll be working and we'll be here for a good cause, we will also be and we'll be giving you factual stuff, and we'll be taking phone calls from people who know or in the know. We're also on in 2 other markets in Louisiana. You know, the Wendy Williams Experience owns Louisiana. We from top to bottom of the state. Now, Shreveport is fine. We're taking phone calls from people in Shreveport, letting them give us information about, because a lot of the people who might have lived in New Orleans are actually from the state of Louisiana, but maybe they're from like Alexandria, which is mid-state. We're number 1 for hip hop and R&B on our Alexandria station too. Kiss 106, number 1 for hip hop and R&B. They're safe. They're okay. We're taking phone calls from them also. Shreveport, we're on the beat in Shreveport. So they're fine. But Q93 and the entire city of New Orleans wiped out, gone. So we're going to help out, and in between taking sensitivity type telephone calls regarding the hurricane. A toe is still a toe, honey. Let the Henny flow. And the jokes about life. Of course, not about that. We're taking your phone calls. It's going to be 12 hours of gossip, of advice, of mood checks, because I'm sure there's going to be a lot of infighting going on up here, trapped up in here in this dusty studio for 12 hours. Here's a note from Stink Art. The big-breasted women can get a bra at barenecessities.com. How do you know, Art?
Somebody just told me who got big breasts that I know.
Do you know them personally?
Yeah, I do.
In the biblical way?
Yeah.
What do you do with breasts that big?
You just look at them from down. You look up at them while they're riding.
Okay.
Yeah. And they just jiggle and do their thing, and you just enjoy the view.
Do they sag and hit you in the eyes and stuff?
No,
exactly, Bianca.
No. They're nice.
Yeah. Nice.
Especially when the back is arched. They sit real nice.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
barenecessities.com. You see how we just talked about the hurricane and then we broke into, some foolishness? This is how the a-thon's going to be. It's going to be fabulous. It's going to be great. We're going to be giving you all of the entertainment that you come here for. Just because the clock stops on the show at 4 hours. We're going to keep it going another 8 hours, a full 12 hours of the Wendy and the whole experience. And my band of merry men is going to be right here with me. All the interns, Artie Life of the Party. We're going to have guests. You know what? We're only going to have guests I'll be honest with you, during the first 4 hours, because keep in mind the killer still exists. Yes. All we need to do is for the radio station here to close down, and we let the guest in, and the guest got the gat. Ooh. And nobody finds us until the morning in the stairwell someplace. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. No guest after 4 o'clock. No. Or after 4 hours, I should say. No. I think that's fair, right?
It's very fair.
You can't trust. You have somebody come up here and, be a guest to talk about,
Yeah. And once an hour, we'll tally up the votes that we...
Yeah, we'll tally up the votes and so on and so forth. And we got to figure out, we have some things from the Wendy Williams prize closet. Like, we have a couple of bobblehead dolls left. If you by any chance can afford, something like, for instance, and this is not etched in stone, but if you donate like $500, I'll send you an autographed bobblehead doll. We're down to like maybe 10 of them left in the closet, but this is worth it. If you donate $100 or more, maybe we can get you a T-shirt or something like that. But the most important thing is that we're coming together as an experience. So this is the Wendy Williams Experience Radiothon to aid in disaster relief. All the money is going to go to the American Red Cross. Keep in mind the American Red Cross, and we will have, a bunch of people working the phones. Art Shawnee Catering is bringing the food. What is that, 5,000 free comedy tickets?
Yeah, why not?
The comedy club doesn't hold 5,000 people.
No, $5,000, you and one other person getting free. 2 people.
Excuse me, I think that we can do better than that.
Oh, okay. With more money?
That's more like, if you donate $100, you can come to the comedy show. We'll give you a pair of passes free for the Wendy Williams Comedy Experience.
Okay.
Yeah. We'll have all kinds of stuff going on.
All right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And in between, Art will be required to take a shot of Henny every 15 minutes. We'll be doing mood checks. Maybe we'll get Zoe, queen of all interns, to loosen up and talk about that life she has, because it's clear that she's not a virgin. And as soon as I finish dealing with the news cameras, because mother's got to maintain composure for the first, I would say, 8 hours. Yeah. Then after that, all bets are off. Chief will be in the stairwell. Oh my gosh. What?
Easy.
Excuse me?
Stay in your lane.
Yeah, I don't know what that was. The point is that we're doing it for a good cause, but we're still the show. Right. So anyway, all right. So let's move on and talk about other things right now. But you guys just keep in mind that that's what's going down for Tuesday, September 6th. We're doing our part to help our family. Does anybody in the room actually have family in New Orleans? I don't actually. You have a friend there. Have you heard from her?
Yeah, but his sister was somebody that was rescued.
Oh, okay. Bianca has a very boring delivery, doesn't she? I mean, dry as... Nope, we're finished. We're getting ready to go into something else. Okay, wait. We're still in the middle of break. Yeah, Bianca, I know you're going into communication. You need to work on your delivery, and perhaps it's the piercing on your bottom lip that's getting in the way of your pronunciation. And the tongue. Ew, nasty. Here's the Wendy Williams People Poll, everybody. Do you wear fake hair? That's from yesterday. 50% of you said no, ladies. 48% of you said yes, you do, and you're proud of it. Here's the People Poll question for tomorrow on the WendyWilliamsExperience.com website. Do you watch more than 4 hours of TV a day? I do. If I don't, I'll perish. I do. I'll perish. I divide it up. I watch about an hour and a half of TV in the morning. I like when I say watch, I don't mean sitting and zeroing in on it, but it's on and I care. It's just that I'm walking around trying to do other stuff. I watch about an hour and a half in the morning.
But does that count if you're just walking around and it's in a backdrop?
It is a backdrop, but I'm focused on the backdrop. For instance, this morning while I was applying my makeup and getting my hair together and taking my shower and stuff, The View was on. And I was very much into the conversation. You know, Tommy Lee was on and he was talking about his life and so on and so forth. I watched Judge Hatchett. I like Judge Maybelline Ephraim. I watch all my divorce and court shows and stuff in the morning. I like Regis and Kelly and all that stuff. So, you know, I'm all in. If I don't get 4 hours of TV a day, I feel yeah.
Like a gremlin.
Yeah. Okay. Like I'm missing something.
And on Thursday when B and Bobby Brown is on.
Yeah, but that's only a half hour. But I need another 3.5 hours to go.
I watch at 1:00 a.m.
Oh, yeah. All right, everybody. All right, keep it here. We're going to continue with the show. We're good to go. And I appreciate you being here. Thanks.
Wendy, man.
So, Whitney, is there drug use at this present time?
Who are you talking to?
To you, Whitney. You.
No, you're not talking to me. I'm a mother. Only my mother has privy to that information. You talk to your child about that. Don't ask me no questions like I'm a child. Don't ask me like I'm a child, because I'm not a child, Wendy.
The Wendy Williams Experience.
How you doing?
Ow. Hey.
Did I hear my scooter calling me?
Yes.
Hi, Scooty. I'm right here. Mommy and Daddy were just busy doing something.
Oh!
That's how it goes at home. What were you doing? What's wrong with your hair? Why is it all akimbo? Well, we were just busy. Why'd you have the door locked? Where's my breakfast? Oh, sorry. Well, go downstairs and grab yourself a yogurt and a breakfast bar, and Mommy will be right there. Let me just... No, I don't want to go downstairs. I want to sit right here in your room and wait for you. We can go together. As he looks around, you know, they know what's up at 5. Yeah. You know. What's that smell in here?
Oh.
Well, open up the sliding door and let some fresh air come in. All right, mommy. And then he gives me he knows how to, give me the look, like that. Where is Daddy? Daddy's in the bathroom. What's he doing? You can go see. It's the Wendy Williams experience, everybody. Thanks for being a part of the party today. So, guess what? There's a lesbian action hero coming to town. Her line of fire is going to tell the story of a lesbian Secret Service agent who must protect the vice president against anti-American guerrillas. When this particular government official's plane crashes. The lesbian is protecting the vice president. Okay, so the plane is okay. Mm-hmm. All right, well, this is going to be seen on where? What does this article say? Oh, the filming starts in New Zealand beginning September 5th. And then it's slated to be on TV for us next year. Great. And how you doing? By the way, the Cartoon Network picked up Andre 3000, friend to the show. We talked about this. He's got a new cartoon out for the Cartoon Network, and it's gotten the green light. They're going to produce 13 episodes. And it's going to be a lighthearted half-hour show centering around a ragtag. This sounds very familiar. A ragtag group of musically gifted children in Atlanta. Is this Fat Albert and the Cosby Kids done all over again? It sounds like it, but that's our boy Andre 3000. Sarah Jessica Parker did the launch of her new perfume, Lovely. Has anybody smelled that? I haven't smelled it yet. Anyway, she was mobbed by fans. Hundreds of fans showed up to have their bottles signed by Sarah Jessica. And in other what's going on, Snoop's CD will be out during the holiday season. And Anita Baker's got a new holiday CD that'll be in stores on October 4th. And Donna Summer passed out cold during her recording session with Barbra Streisand. Remember they did that disco classic back in 1979? It's raining, it's pouring, my love life is boring me to tears. And then they break out into the disco. Well, the song is called No More Tears. Enough is enough is enough. Yeah, you remember it. So here's what Donna says during that recording session. We were holding high note. Remember the particular high note? We were holding the high note, and I blacked out and fell off the stool. Barbara kept holding her note, and she thought I was joking. So she goes, Donna, are you okay? Donna says that she blames her fainting spell on a late night of partying, and her voice was strained. And here's what she goes on to say. I got a call at 8 a.m. saying, you're going to the studio. So I had to get up, and I was tired, and I was spent. And probably high, Donna. You know, it was 1979. I mean, I don't know that, but, most people in the 70s were. All right. And let's keep it to vocally talented people. Mariah Carey, she's been, it's been said about her that she's got that 5 to 7 octave singing voice. Well, she says that the lower notes that she's able to hit, does she hit extremely low notes? She can hit low notes, yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, she says that those lower notes, she can probably hit them because she had a bad cigarette habit when she was younger. And here's her quote. It's true. The 2 lowest octaves are probably because of smoking. She says, but of course, it's not good to smoke. I always had a cold and I had constant sore throats. And so she eventually kicked the habit. And this is what she says about that. Mariah Carey says, one day, I promised God that if he would give me my voice back, I would never smoke again. I got 3 octaves back after quitting. So he was there for her, is what I guess she's saying. Mm-hmm. For those of you who love Nick Cannon's show, Wild and Out, Well, you'll be happy to know it was renewed on MTV for a second season because the 5 episodes that are running right now are a ratings success. So for the second season, 10 additional shows will be done. So I guess they're going to do 15 shows altogether. Well, no, 5 from the first season, 10 from the second. Okay, so there you go. It comes on Thursday nights at 10 o'clock. Of course, for the rest of us, we're not there because we're watching what? Being Bobby Brown. However, because Being Bobby Brown is officially over for the season, hopefully, I heard they got picked up for a second season. I'm not exactly sure, but what are you going to do tonight? Are you there to watch the reruns of Being Bobby Brown? I think I'm spent. I've seen them so many times. It's not because I'm not entertained anymore. It's because I know every episode now. What's going to happen next? What Whitney's going to say? I'm saying the lines with them at this particular point. And I got to tell you something. I'm protesting this week mostly because of that season finale that they gave us last week. Because I'm still like, what the hell was that? I'm mad. And I thought that show that we saw, I thought that the one show that we saw that was the new show, I thought that was the prelude to the real season finale. So I sat there, all ready, had my plated snacks all lined up and everything, only to get another best of show. Oh my gosh, you mean that's it? Well, that's it for this show for today. God willing, we'll all be back here again tomorrow. And I love you for being here. And take care of each other. And don't forget to look forward to Tuesday, September 2nd. It's a 12-hour Wendy Williams Experience Radiothon to benefit the American Red Cross, where the money will go to help the people in New Orleans and the disaster going on. Okay? More details on that tomorrow, everybody. And we'll talk then. Take care. Bye-bye.
These party people. See you later.
I'm saying bye-bye.
Good night.
Program complete.
Okay, so the phone lines are open. We ready to chat? 866-GET-WENDY. Call about whatever you want. Do you want to gossip? Do you want to talk about advice? Do you want to, whatever it is that you want to talk about. Do you want to talk about Bush's handling of the disaster situation? Fine. We can talk about that too. It's all going down next on the Wendy Williams Experience Bonus Hour. The phone lines are open at 866-GET-WENDY. And,
since you've been listening this far, we're going to throw in a little bonus hour. You ready?
How long is this bonus hour gonna last? I'm getting addicted.
No, let me tell you. I love this extra hour.
Everything is organic here on the bonus hour.
Yeah, baby. Hey, yo, check this out. It's Wendy, man.
Here it is.
It's the bonus hour on the Wendy Williams Experience.
107.5 WBLS. New York.
Yeah. Welcome, everybody, to the bonus hour. Thank you. All right. It's nice to be here. Hello.
Wendy?
Hi.
What's going on? How you doing, Wendy?
I'm doing well. How are you? You sound like you're rolling hard vocally. Are you mad at me?
No, I'm not hard. I'm not mad at you at all. I'm glad I got through. I didn't even think I was going to get through, to tell you the truth.
Okay, nice to have you here.
No doubt. My name is Merrill.
Hi, Merrill.
How you doing?
Good.
Wow, I'm finally talking to you, but it's all good. But check this out. I hear what you're saying about these victims down in New Orleans. I got family in New Orleans, you know what I'm saying? They happen to move, to higher ground. But I don't know what's going on with our our brothers and sisters with money. Like, I understand what Master P and Juvenile and them doing being from New Orleans, and that's great. But what about Oprah? What about, Bill Cosby, the man who's talking about family? Let him show some family values now. Let him put his money where his mouth is.
Well, my feeling about that, and you're one of hundreds of people who have faxed in or called behind the scenes and asked the same thing over the last 24 hours on this show. But I have full confidence that people like that are mobilizing their money, figuring out where it's going to go, and you will see all of those celebrities from Denzel to Oprah and everyone in between. Not that there are a lot in between. They're both so high up there, but you know what I'm saying.
On a comedic note, how about this? I appreciate, the generosity, but listen, how many damn aces is the Williams sister, I think, Venus or Serena? How many aces is she going to actually hit to mean something? $100 an ace? Come on, are you serious? Come on, that's laughable to me.
Well, maybe she'll also match it with her own money.
Yeah, well, that's great. But you know what, Wendy? It's great talking to you. Keep doing your thing. Do what you do, bro. And tell that girl, whoever it was, that dude that faxed in, I'm 100% man. And I listen to you every day, all right?
All right. Thank you very much.
All right, love. Be good.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Hey.
Yeah, sometimes there are people in the audience who feel as though the only men that listen to the show are gay men. So he was just there co-signing. Hello? That's not true. He was co-signing with me. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Hi, it's Wendy.
Hi, Wendy.
Welcome to the bonus hour.
Wendy.
Yes. Uh-oh.
No, not like that.
Okay.
Can we do something different about sending the relief money to New Orleans? Maybe make baskets or make something so we can make sure that people get the stuff?
Well, what address would you be using, ma'am? I mean...
The post office.
Excuse me, the post office is gone.
It's gone.
Exactly. Listen, a lot of people are skeptical. A lot of our people, a lot of folk, a lot of black people are skeptical about the money that is given to the American Red Cross during times of disasters not hitting the community, the black people, the way it hits white people, and so on and so forth. But I am going to get, and I already have the endorsement from people like Al Sharpton and various black figureheads to let you all know, and they will be voicing it here on this show. It is safe to donate your money to the American Red Cross. It is safe. Your money will go. Your money is needed. And as much as I know you want to send your baskets of shower gel, what shower? you know what I'm saying? Nice thought, but people don't need shower gel.
What about blankets? And they don't have nowhere to sleep. Okay. I don't know where my mind is. I love your show.
Woman, you know what? It is a crazy situation. I think we've all pretty much lost our minds when we look at TV and we see those people.
Okay, Wendy.
Well, thanks for being here. We'll be looking for you listening on Tuesday with an open wallet.
Every single day.
And listen, we're not going to forget about the funny.
Okay.
All right, the 12 hours of the funny.
Okay.
You go to sleep at 10 o'clock at night if you want to, because right after the camera coverage with the news, I'll be joining Art and the interns and getting loose too.
I wish I was there.
And you know what? We're not going to play a whole bunch of music. It's going to be more talk than anything.
Oh, then I need to write my topics down so I'll make sure I call back.
Exactly. You all can call it with anything.
Okay.
But just make sure you're calling with an open heart and a couple of dollars.
Okay, I paid my Visa. I'll call.
Okay, good.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Wendy. I love you, Wendy.
Thank you. I love you too. Bye-bye.
Bye.
And I don't know what the American Red Cross's policy is in terms of accepting money, like if they accept a check for $1, but we're going to make it where you can't donate anything less than $5. I think that, and if you can't afford $5, then listen with a big heart, or get together with, 5 of your friends who only have $1 a piece, write one check, Hello? Hello? Hello, hey? Hello? Hello, hey?
Hey, Wendy.
Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm fine.
Good.
I just called to say, how are you doing?
Well, we're all right.
Yeah, I love your show. You give good advice and you keep it real.
Well, thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting.
Oh, you're welcome.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Hello? Oh. What was that?
That was
Where'd that come from?
That's a how you doing thing.
Ooh. Yeah. Let me hear that one.
Ooh, how you doing?
Why don't you ever play that one? Because it features the ooh.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, but I like the ooh.
Okay, we'll do the ooh.
Ooh, how you doing?
We'll do that sometime.
Celebrities across the country are helping out the victims of Katrina. So here's what we have so far that I can tell you. There are going to be a series of fundraising charity concerts. September 10th, there's a benefit concert featuring Usher, Green Day, Dave Matthews Band, a bunch of other people, including Ludacris and John Mellencamp, Alicia Keys. It's going to be broadcast on MTV, VH1, and CMT. That's September 10th. NBC has announced its plans for a concert to benefit hurricane relief as well. BET has stepped to the plate. They're working on a telethon that will take place on September 9th at 7:30, featuring Russell Simmons and Master P and Wynton Marsalis, who's from Louisiana. ABC, CBS, and ABC, CBS, and Fox are putting together their own televised specials, which will be done next week. If you all were asking about Puffy, see, I knew that these people would step up. It's just that maybe you haven't heard about it. It takes a moment for, people to think about what they want to donate, how they want to donate. Do they want to join more rich friends and just write one big check or what? Puffy and Jay-Z have joined together. On Thursday, today, they announced that they're combining checkbooks to donate $1 million, so that's $500,000 apiece, to the American Red Cross. They're donating to the American Red Cross. And here's what Puffy said earlier at his press conference. These are our people. We can't stand around waiting for these people to be taken care of. We have to take care of them ourselves. I urge all of our fellow artists and Americans to answer the call. These are communities that I know, communities that have always supported me. Now it's my turn to support them. And Jay-Z said earlier today, this event has devastated hundreds of thousands of people. We, as African-American men and leaders of our community, felt it was necessary to join forces to help. Puffy and I are committed to supporting our people. He called him Diddy. I can't seem to do that. I can't seem to. So but Jay-Z did. But Puffy and I are committed to supporting our people in whichever way we can. Now, I can also let you know that one of my favorite comedians, Ellen DeGeneres, is from New Orleans. And she is beside herself with, devastation. And she plans on donating a ton of money, too. How much? I don't know. The dollar figure's not out there. Serena Williams, as the man on the phone said, is vowing to donate $100 for every ace she serves for the rest of the season to charity to benefit the hurricane. And Juvenile, who is from New Orleans, said that his home is completely gone and many of his friends are presuming that he's dead. And he's asking everyone, to donate to the American. I am on the radio. Hello? Yes. Oh, Sandra, and you call him Puff too, isn't that funny? He changed his name, Sandra. Yeah, what's going on? Oh, but I can't talk to him on the cell. All right, put him on the phone. Yeah. Okay. Well, Sandra, when is he planning on coming up here for a real interview? I'm about to give you the number to the studio so that I don't have to talk to Puff on my cell phone. Because if I move from this hunched over position I'm in right now, I will lose the freak. Look how I'm standing at Girl Fridays. Okay, Art, turn off my microphone so everybody and his mother doesn't have the number. Okay, bye-bye. All right, turn me back up. There you go. That was Sandra from Puff's office, and she said Puff. She didn't call him. That must be him calling.
All right.
I knew he was a fan of the show. Laying in his luxurious office, listening to the experience.
I told him to call in on Tuesday.
Well, I think he's calling today. I'm going to tell him to call Tuesday. Elisa, the booker, she's very upset. She's been chasing this interview since forever.
No, but I told them to call, but they got confused.
How is it that Puffy doesn't have the VIP number in here, but everybody else says that my number has been the same number since Frankie Crocker was the man? Yes. Doesn't he want it? Of course. I trust that this is not the only way I'm going to get a chance to have a conversation with him on the air.
Exactly. I just gave them the woman.
All right, let me give him the business first. Hello? Hello?
Hello, Wendy.
Hi, Sandra.
Hey, let me get him, okay?
Okay.
It's not on the air, is it?
Yes.
It is?
Yeah, he doesn't want to be on the air?
Oh, I don't know. He just said he needed to speak to Wendy.
Well, put him on the phone.
Hold on
Sandra.
a second.
It's a bonus hour. We don't have time to stop down for music.
Hold on.
Mm-hmm. Do you see what I have to go through?
Me too.
And Elisa too?
I get more
He must.
than anybody else.
Yeah. He made his announcement today, so I was just talking about it. I guess that's why he's calling. Now, I know he and Jay-Z are putting together $500,000 apiece. Hopefully, he'll break us off something during the a-thon. Are they? Oh, but they are already donating to the American Red Cross, so he's done. Our money's going to the American Red Cross, too, when we do the Wendy Williams Experience Radiothon on Tuesday. So he might not want to double donate. Then again, maybe he will. Hey, maybe that's when we can get our exclusive interview with Puff. How interesting would that be?
Come in?
Why not?
I think he should have.
I'm talking about the interview.
No, I agree.
During the a-thon.
I agree.
Well, everybody will be listening.
I agree.
And the phone banks will be working in the back.
That is true.
People will be making their donations.
Let me get on the phone with Son.
Maybe he'll work some of the a-thon with me. As we drink, and eat and talk. It's going to be a very relaxed atmosphere, much like the bonus hour right here. I mean, we can make it we'll go any way you all want to go. If all of a sudden you want to hear a song, as long as it's within the confines of, the WBLS format, and you know what we are, today's R&B, classic soul, and the Wendy Williams Experience. If you'd like to hear a song, we can do that. That'll give me a chance to get up and go to the bathroom.
We got music.
Yeah, we have music. we got it. Look at him. Do you see what I have to deal with? How long have we been on hold? In the meantime, let's continue on. All right, so I was talking about Juvenile, asking everybody to donate to the American Red Cross. Britney Spears is from Kentwood, Louisiana, as you know, and she's posted a message on her website offering thoughts and prayers, and this is what it says. All of my family members are safe, and thank you all for your support. Well, it doesn't exactly say that she's donating money, but I can't imagine that she's not going to donate anything, especially being pregnant. Ladies, remember the pregnancy feeling, how you feel very Mother Earth about everything. You want to pick up every stray dog. Everything on TV makes you cry. You know, something like this would make you, I remember just feeling like, oh, gosh, what can I do? Damn, I'm on bed rest. I can't get out of the bed. Like that. So thousands of people are dead in New Orleans. They need water and food supplies. The majority of the city is submerged underwater right now. Master P is busy trying to coordinate relief efforts to help the citizens. I was telling everybody earlier, Master P has not heard from his father, Percy Miller Sr., since all this went down. Master P's wife, Sonia, has not heard from her sister since all of this has gone down. So P and Sonia went to New Orleans over the weekend and organized van drives to help family members and relatives out of that situation and to other places, that P owns.
Wendy.
Yes. Hi, Sandra.
I'm so sorry. I cannot get them.
Who's them?
I'm trying to get Puffy or his Diddy or his assistant. I can't get them.
Well, wait, Sandra, who are you to them?
Excuse me?
I thought you were his assistant.
I am.
Oh, how many assistants does he have?
All right, I can't reach them right now, so I'll try to call you later, all right?
Okay, where are they? Are they still in Miami? Oh. All right. It's all good, Diddy. We're talking about you in a good light today. Anyway, back to Master P. Yes, Elisa.
You know he has many assistants. I told Taisha already. I told her that it was Tuesday that we wanted him to call.
Oh.
She's going to arrange it.
Oh, okay.
That's why I was shocked that Sandra had him. And Taisha's his, he has many.
There's
an assistant, and then the assistant has an assistant.
Okay. Yeah, well, do you know Sandra?
Yeah.
She sounded nice.
She's nice.
Really pleasant. She called him Puffy, though. I would imagine if you change your name, the level of your, your front line is all supposed to call you.
She's fine.
Miss Hill.
Okay.
Like that.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Diddy. Oh, gosh, I had a hard time even getting that out. Back to Master P. So he, the highways were crawling. He has places where, he could have brought his relatives and family members, same difference, relatives and close family friends to in Houston and Baton Rouge and Lafayette. But the highways were crawling, and many of the people who he went to rescue with his vans wanted to stay with their homes and their belongings. And here's what P says. Too many people cherish material things. They should be more concerned with being all right. They should cherish their lives. Talking to people who stayed, man, they're just shocked. Seeing bodies floating in water, seeing family and people that they grew up with floating by dead, watching neighbors trapped in attics trying to get out and then knowing that they've drowned. It's awful. P says that he's lost all of his homes in in New Orleans. He and, first of all, his wife Sonia is reaching out to the big corporations to help out with young children, like the Pampers Company, like the Gerber's Company. And then P is just, he's doing the work, the good people. He's doing the work. And, here at the experience, if you didn't hear me say this earlier or yesterday or whatever, we have two reasons for doing this a radiothon. First of all, because it's for the good of the people, just the way, it's just, common decency. Do you know what I mean? We do a lot of silliness here on the show, and I know I don't talk politics and all like that, but how can you not, do something, and so I'm going to use my microphone for good, not evil. This time. But the next time, I'm going to use my microphone for good, not evil. And so, we're having this radio telethon. But also, I'm doing it because I happen to be syndicated in New Orleans. And as a matter of fact, in the whole state of Louisiana, it's divided up into 3 radio markets. Much the way, like Jersey. In Jersey, you have 2 radio markets. You either get New York or you get Philly. Or you get some local Jersey stations. You understand what I'm saying? Louisiana is divided into 3 radio markets. It's New Orleans at the bottom of the state, which is devastated, wiped out. It's Alexandria in the middle, and then top of the state is Shreveport. Well, I'm on the leading hip-hop and R&B stations in all 3 markets. New Orleans, the station was Q93, number 1 for hip-hop and R&B, and, we had a strong team, our radio station. I've talked to none of my coworkers, and obviously the radio station is gone. So, and the listenership, you got to figure if you're number 1 in a big city, the entire city is listening. Our people, that's our people. If you listen to this show, we got family everywhere. We have if we have nothing else in common, we have one thing in common. If you listen to this show, then you have something in common with those people there. So, Fats Domino's been missing since Sunday. He's 77 years old, the legendary singer. He's been missing since Sunday. His agent has been desperately trying to call he and his wife. His agent's name is Al Embry. Al Embry spoke to the Associated Press and said that he hadn't been able to contact Fats since Sunday evening. Fats was in New Orleans at his house with his wife Rosemary and their daughter, and nobody's heard from him since Sunday. Shout out to Rachel listening in Maryland. Rachel Roach is her name, and she says, for women looking for large breast size bras, go to onehainesplace.com. They go up to size 56H.
H?
How big is that? Each breast is the size of a bowling ball? How big is H?
Oof.
There's no H in here. How big are your boobs, Stephanie? That's a D? That's a C? It's a D. Yeah. I'm a D. What are you, Bianca? C?
You're a C?
Yeah, you got a boop boop. No, you got big boobs. Anyway, there's no H on the staff. Not even Zoe's an H. Not even Taryn's an H. No. Taryn, the former queen of all interns. Yeah. And I think she had the biggest breast on the whole staff.
What's the website again?
The website is one, as in ONE, then HainesPlace.com. And you got to put everything together. ONEHANESPLACE.com. Martha Stewart's bracelet is off. I guess she is partying up a storm, so to speak. Nick Lachey, by the way, is joining ESPN College Game Day as a regular contributor. Mm-hmm. American Idol. You know, they're still doing their auditions. Dear Wendy, I'm 27 and single. I have no kids. I'm a black female and I make pretty good money. But honey, I thought that I would never be a listener of yours to have dramas. But, excuse me, I thought I would have never been a listener of yours to have dramas. But all that changed Monday night at my office. Wendy, my boss has always had the hots for me. But I try to keep business and pleasure totally separate. But the other night, while wrapping up my boss called me into his office for a meeting. But Miss Wendy, when I walked in his office, my boss was sitting at his desk, naked. I couldn't believe my eyes. My boss is attractive, but I never thought like this. Wendy, I instantly became moist and turned on.
Yes.
To try and make a long story short, my boss locked the door and it was on. Kissing and licking. And this was the first time for me that a toe was a toe.
What?
I busted 4 times. It was amazing. Hold on. Here's Elisa with the doom and gloom. But before she does that, can I please finish my toe talk? See, this is what the a-thon's going to be like.
Yes.
You're getting a little glimpse of exactly what it's going to be like.
My mouth is shut.
I know, but you're going to have something to say about the a-thon, but don't bring us down. We're in the middle of moisture.
Oh.
We don't want to hear it.
No, this.
Wendy, as I type this to you right now, my legs are trembling.
Easy.
Wendy, here's my dilemma.
Uh-oh.
This was my first sexual experience with a woman. Oh! Rap! Oh, Lord! Wow! Congratulations! Wendy, I don't feel uncomfortable, but I do. I wouldn't mind doing it again. Can you give me some advice? Excuse me? Not how I'm doing. It's how you doing. You know, I would say if you want to experience this type of pleasure again, it should be with anybody but your boss. Damn, but the Pandora's box is already open.
Yeah.
What the hell? You're single with no kids. You can afford to lose your job, and you don't have anybody to support. No, you know what? Seriously. In my opinion, how can you play her close to in my mind, I'm saying play her close to the vest, but don't go there with her. But how do you do that when you've already crossed the line?
She gonna want more.
Yeah, you know what? I don't have anything to say. You're on your own.
Yeah, just be careful.
Yeah, be real careful. And you know what? Save 80% of every paycheck as your FU money. Because when it goes down, it's going to be very unexpected that you get your pink slip. Yeah. If it goes down. There's somebody calling on the...
That's him.
How do you know?
Because I spoke to them. He's calling back and he doesn't care if it's on the air.
Okay, where are we going to go?
Good, then we're going to be on the air. Hello?
I have Mr. Combs.
Oh, okay. Now we're down to Mr. Combs. What do I call him?
Mr. Combs is on the line.
Like the president. Hi, Puffy.
Hey, what's up, girl?
How are you?
Just chilling, just watching this news, bugging out, man.
Yeah, I was just doing the story on you and Jay-Z in donating $1 million to the American Red Cross.
Yeah.
That's good work.
Yeah, I mean, it's just crazy just looking at it. It's definitely a sad time, and we were both on the phone talking.
Yeah.
Felt like if we could do something, we needed to really kind of do something now.
Yeah.
And so that's what we decided to do. And it's crazy, so hopefully the money will help, and we just praying right now. Our prayers are just that some help gets there right now. Hopefully, the government will stand up and do what they're supposed to do.
Here's the thing, because I noticed you chose the American Red Cross. I happen to be doing a radiothon on Tuesday. We're going to be on the radio for 12 hours.
Yeah.
And we're giving the money to the American Red Cross. As a matter of fact, the money's going directly there. There's no checks that are being mailed to here at the radio station. But we chose the American Red Cross because I've researched it, and we as a show have researched it. And the American Red Cross actually does put money in the hood as well.
Yeah, that was our reason, and also that was the only people we were even seeing out there. If you saw anybody on the news, it was the Red Cross.
Yeah.
And it's like you want to go over there yourselves, and this is just a start for what we're both going to do. For us, we haven't really done any videos together, haven't done a lot together. We thought this was a great statement for us to get together and try to help to get the ball rolling. And these are also people that have supported us, and these are like our brothers and sisters.
Yeah.
We say that as black people, but it's really true. When you look at everybody that's out there, they look like one of your family members, and they truly are. And,
Exactly.
and it's devastating and it's sad, but we got to do what we can to turn it around. And a lot is given to me and Jay-Z, and much is expected, and we're just trying to do the best we can.
Exactly. So where are you now? You still in Miami?
No, I'm in Atlanta now. I'm in Atlanta. I just left L.A. I'm in Atlanta now. I'll be back there.
It'll be Bad Boy South.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Justin's Restaurant.
Yeah, we have Justice out here.
Yeah.
So also we're gonna be doing some stuff out here because a lot of the people came here that could get in their cars and evacuate. A lot of people evacuated from New Orleans to Atlanta. So there's gonna be also some efforts done out here.
Good work, my dude. I wanted to come down and go to your party over VMAs, but I couldn't make it. But thanks for the invites and stuff. And I'm going to keep this telephone call here positive. But I need you to let me know approximately when your CD is going to be coming out, and we're going to be doing this interview that you've been promising.
Yeah. Me and you are speaking on the air for the first time for a great cause, and we're going to do a interview with each other, something that people could understand how we have gotten our relationship back on track.
Right.
In the next couple of months. But I definitely wanted to do this with you now. I think this is even for a better cause, better situation. Yeah. But then also after all of this is taken care of, and hopefully God turns things around in a positive way, you can get busy with our unfinished business.
Exactly, because you promised me a no holds bar, according to you.
Yeah, we're going to have it out. That's what you want. So we're going to do it so we can put it past us,
Yes. And, it's funny how tragedy just brings people together. Like, I like how you and Jay have joined together, and in our own little way, I even like how you've called here, and we're talking about this, and I'm showing restraint on my tongue, and I'm keeping it just where it is, because this is big. I'm glad that
we know that's a lot for you, Wendy, and we appreciate you, keeping it focused on the people, and God will bless you for that. And I'll remember it. And when we get together, you can let it loose. I'm gonna let it loose back though.
Okay, fine.
All right.
Well, look, if you stay on the phone for any more than 10 more seconds, then I'm about to change the tide. So let's get off the phone.
I gotta go, Ma. Holler at you. God bless everybody, and whatever you could give, man, just $10, a dollar, a penny, whatever is better than that. And most importantly, give your prayers up, because God answers all prayers if you believe.
Yeah. All right, Puff.
Peace.
Be easy. All right. Well, look at that interview, you all. I mean, why start now? I wanted to keep that positive. Why start now? You understand what I'm saying? Don't look at the radio like that. Can you please be human for a moment and not vulturistic?
They understand.
No, I see people over in Crown Heights looking screwy at the radio right now. I see people over in Jersey City looking like, why didn't Hey. No, we're going to have our interview. And when we have it, it's going to be good. But that was needed. And like Puff said, the American Red Cross is the way to go. So on Tuesday, September 6th, the Wendy Williams Experience Radiothon begins at 2 p.m. and we're rocking until 2 a.m. And we're asking you to listen with an open heart and an open wallet. And oh, by the way, don't forget your toe is a toe funny bone. Because, yes, that would require you listening with an open mind. Because if you believe that this show can sit somber for 12 hours, you've got to be kidding. We can't sit somber for 12 minutes.
No. He got off the phone quick, didn't he?
He had to.
Oh, yeah.
Because my tongue was starting to itch. Yeah, my tongue, it was starting to itch.
Oh, yeah.
I was starting to twitch like a...
He sensed it.
Yeah. Itchy tongue time. Gotta go. All right, so you guys, we're going to take a break. We'll be back to round out the bonus hour of the Wendy Williams Experience right here on 107.5 WVLS.
Hi, everybody. It's the Biz Monkey. You're checking out the bonus hour of Wicked Wendy, Wicked Williams.
Hey, everybody. Thanks for still being here. I love you. Love you, baby. Vaughn Harper's coming up with Quiet Storm at 7 o'clock. It was a beautiful day here in the city today, wasn't it? Nice. Kind of the black cloud of thinking about New Orleans, though. It's like, It's Pepsi Thursday here at WBLS. How would you like to go to a fabulous comedy show at NJPAC? Yeah, the New Jersey Performing Arts Center. For those of you who are not in New Jersey, say you live in Long Island, right outside the Lincoln Tunnel, you go about 3 miles, you're in Newark, New Jersey. There's NJPAC. You're not all deep in the cut of Jersey. It's September 10th. Caller number 10 is going to win these passes right now, courtesy of Pepsi, because it's the cola, and your radio station, WBLS, because we're that station. And we've got Steve Harvey and some more coming to NJPAC September 10th. So dial carefully and good luck, because it's Pepsi Thursday. Thursdays are special around here because, first of all, we celebrate with Pepsi Thursday, giving away great stuff, but also because we love the Shadow Nightclub, and they're free Thursday nights. The Shadow is free tonight, and don't forget, because it's the holiday weekend, the Shadow's having their singles Find Your Match affair on Sunday night, because a lot of people don't have work or school Monday. Only $10 to get in all night long, and ladies are free before midnight on Sunday at the Shadow. We're not working on Monday here on the show. We have special programming going on here at WBLS. All the mix masters and whatnot, Chuck Chillout and all of them will be, burning it up. So... just when I thought I'd have the whole day off to sleep late, I'll be saying, good day, New York. I'm Wendy Williams, in for Jody Applegate. Jody will be back tomorrow, meaning Tuesday. So gladly I'll pop out of bed for that. I love being on that show. Hey, Chris. Hey, Mike, and everybody. Good day, New York. I'll be on again Monday. So everybody... Brooklyn is the place to be tomorrow, which is Friday. You can join the WBLS street team at ABRS Check Cashing. It's on Nostrand Avenue. 1446 is the address, and you got your chance to win passes over there for Circle of Sisters, which is our big event, October 1st and 2nd. here at WBLS. So you know that's going to be over at the Jacob Javits Center. The Hummer will be there marking the spot at 4 p.m. I'll do this too. No, Wendy, I'm not looking at the radio screw-faced. But I was listening hard with you talking to Puffy, and I did have bated breath. I'm glad your conversation with Puffy or Diddy remained positive. However, I must admit, I did not like his comments, R.E., in a couple of months. He'll interview with you. Who wants to wait a couple of months? Pin him down now! ASAP. We don't want to wait that long to hear you with Pudiwa.
Worth the wait.
That's what he calls it. Clearing the air between you very soon. That's from Vanessa. Vanessa, listen. You know the man is working on his CD. It'll be worth the wait. He has said it in a few different venues right now that he promises this radio interview and he'll be up here. I just figure it's pointless to go into a whole diatribe with him, you know, either in person or on the phone. Like, I've seen him in person a few times, and you got to keep it cordial, because why start asking questions when there's no microphone? And I realized that we just had a microphone now, but we were keeping it positive. We were compartmentalizing that phone call. That was about, you know, relieving people going through it in New Orleans. Vanessa, I know what you're saying. It'll be worth the wait. Toy Shamara, she's in Garden City. Toy Shamara, nobody's writing famine or relief checks to Al Sharpton. They're going to be made out to the American Red Cross. She doesn't like Al Sharpton. She's like, Wendy, please, please, please. You had me ready to donate money this coming Tuesday for your radiothon until you mentioned the wrong name, Al Sharpton. No, we're not writing. She says he's going to use the money to buy cars and furs. Come on. Toy Shamar, you're a mess. Keep your wallet open. You're doing that for American Red Cross. Thank you so much, darling Marilyn from the Jersey suburbs. She went to this website. Thank you so much for giving me this recipe, because right now the only big recipe that I have is for the Neiman Marcus holiday cookies. Remember years ago, those cookies were just the rage. My mom got the recipe from, you know, wherever, and now she makes them all the time. But this is one that I'd love to have. Thank you. I'm entertaining next week, and I'm going to make it. Houston's spinach dip. Would you like a coffee, Miss Hardy?
Wow, yes.
Well, go to the website as we speak. It's copycat.com. Go to it. Go.
All right, well, how do you spell it? Is it spelled properly or?
Ebonically. Okay. COPYKAT.com. Okay. Look. The grated Romano cheese, the large clove of garlic, the frozen spinach thaw, a jar of artichokes drained and pat, a container of soft garlic chive cream cheese, 2 large eggs, shredded mozzarella. Oh, I am in food heaven. Italian mixed cheese, tortilla chips, sour cream, and salsa. Preheat the oven to 375 degrees. Put the Romano cheese in the food processor with the metal blade. Turn on the motor. Drop the garlic in. Damn. Art.
Yes.
I'll give you this recipe if you make it and bring it in for a thon food.
Oh, hell yeah.
I mean, we're having a professional caterer, but you know what?
Yeah.
Nothing beats Houston spinach dip.
Nothing.
All right, if you make it, can you make a big vat that's this big?
It's not a problem. I'll even use fresh spinach.
Thank you, darling. Here.
Wow. Do I still go to copycats.com?
Yeah, no, use that.
Okay.
Follow the recipe to the T.
I will.
And don't make it until Monday night. I don't want something that's been sitting.
I got you.
Okay. Make a lot of it, Art.
I'm gonna make a lot. I'll make a vat like that.
Okay. A vat.
Yeah, a vat.
That's so funny.
What's a quart? There's a quart of it?
You just make a lot. Just keep mixing and making.
All right.
Now there's about 25 people when you show up all together.
Oh, this is not just for you and I?
No, I was going to say, if you don't make enough, then only 2 people will be eating it. All right. Shout out to all the men. Come on, say it with me. Come on. Vogue. Come on, boys. Come on. Well, I was trying to usher in a celebration for you because guess what? Vogue magazine is launching Men's Vogue. Glossy pages packed with great features for the masculine audience. Tips on treating baldness and tips on new gadgets and fall fashion review. Fabulously clad men. George Clooney's on the premiere cover. Gucci, Prada, True Religion. It's Vogue.
Yes.
For men. On newsstands now for $5
About time.
an issue.
Oh.
Damn, that's expensive. You might want to take the copy that your proctologist keeps in the waiting room.
Yeah.
That's expensive.
Proctologist.
Dear Wendy, you are a mess. The other day I was asking myself if whether or not buttons were being sounded off in your head every time Tyson Beckford's name came up when you were on Good Day New York yesterday. Because I know the how you doing buttons were being pushed in my head. Anyway, right before the break and commercial, I heard you say how you doing and I fell out. I couldn't help but fax you. By the way, you look fabulous yesterday. That's from Sugar Baby. No, Sugar Baby. If I said how you doing, it wasn't Sugar Baby. You were reading too much into it. But you know what? I figured just like you, Tyson Beckford probably wouldn't show up. And he didn't. And he was only going to be outside. You saw, we weren't even going to be near each other. And if we were, so what? We would have gotten over it. I wouldn't have done anything. Or, you know. And then he calls up talking about, my plane just landed. I'm in Newark. I got to do the segment on the phone. Everybody at Good Day believed it. I didn't. Diana Ross's father is sick. Hold on. Here's her quote. My father is ill. I have an 84-year-old fragile father who has diabetes and he is blind. And whenever family calls, you have to run. He is my only living parent. Well, that's why she's not going to be performing at the World Music Awards in Los Angeles on Sunday. This was in the paper yesterday. I just didn't mention it to you. Sorry to hear about that, Diana. Alrighty, everybody. My car wouldn't start when I just... Oh, by the way, did you get gas today? Okay, so I get my gas last night. Literally, it's like 11:45 p.m. But I got it. Did you see on the news? Gas, like in places in Atlanta, $6 a gallon? Are you kidding me? I filled up.
Thank you, Bush.
Is that what you say on Saturday night after midnight? Thank you, Bush. You're welcome, Wiener. Yeah, thank you, Bush. All right, you guys. Art's got the keys. I got to go. Thank you so much for being here. I love you for listening. You know I do. And don't forget the people poll question, okay? Go to the website if you have a chance, the WendyWilliamsExperience.com. Yesterday's question, do you wear fake hair? 52% of you ladies said no. 48% of you ladies said yes. Here's the new people poll question. Do you watch more than 4 hours of TV daily? I must, or I'll perish. Are you with me? The WendyWilliamsExperience.com. Answer today, and we'll get back with you with the results tomorrow. In the meantime, take care of one another and be easy because Vaughn Harper's coming up next with The Quiet Storm on 107.5 WBLS. Love you. Bye.
The Wendy Williams Broadcast Day.